hello, we have plus one shot, and that's Anton. He usually does the introduction, but he's busy doing a thing, so I guess I'll do it.
Castus is the replacement me for the time being.
We are plus one shot, led by the beautiful Anton is our DM. We are Dungeons and Diablos on our episode 44. Sorry, 44 says 43. This is 43. Last time we had made it to hell, and it was a fun time, except it wasn't because it's fucking hell.
We kicked somebody into the river.
Oh yeah, and they got stupid.
You did. That's right. You gave someone the stupid juice.
And we went to the Carnival. That's why that episode was named Carnival.
Oh my god, you're so quiet to me. It's not good. I'll just pretend that I can hear. It's gonna be fine.
I mean, it seemed like the right volume on the stream.
It did, but you sound just so quiet to me. It's real weird.
Well, let me double check myself here in a second. Just maybe we made
It's
a
fine.
double negative
We'll just
or something.
keep going. We already started. We're done. Keep going. Chugga chugga choo choo, motherfucker!
Yeah, most of the party had done their wacky carnival games, and here we are picking back up to finish our carnival excursion and then to do our mission of various jobs and shopping and hell.
One more person, right?
Huh?
Not Varia and Malkis needed to go still. We were waiting and seeing who possibly got killed first.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. So.
We are the
the
dreamers, the
button.
schemers, the ones who are not screamers.
So.
Soundtrack.
Y'all did good jobs.
And I
What?
want a super prize. What did I get again? Shit.
I don't remember.
Elven mail, which you gave to me, but then maybe you wanted to switch it back out? He said no.
No, you look fancy. I like you.
I like that our serious and grim Diablo game has become the cartoon of itself.
I know. That's great. The game reflects the players, and the players reflect the game.
When was it ever serious and grim? The first
Billy's
episode,
been
Billy.
here the whole time.
I was saying the first episode, Billy tried to sell the two of you into sexual slavery for a fucking fur coat.
It's true. It was grim and serious for maybe like a half of an episode, and then it just slowly descended into wackiness.
Listen, I'm the one who brings the serious every once in a while with weird diatribes about my sick, dying mother.
Well, speaking of your sick, dying mother, which ride are you going to go on, Castus?
I'm gonna do the bumper cars.
Bumper cars and Michelle?
Because we get to
Bumper cars, but at a different time.
Okay. All right. To save having one person sit there and wait for like 20 minutes before you do something, I'll have you both doing your actions simultaneously, but as if you are, doing
Separate
it in a
events.
separate event.
Okay. Yeah, we don't want to
So-
bumper car each other.
Well, you could. You could
No.
always hedge your bet.
No.
Yeah, and then at least one of you's gonna win.
Yeah, see?
No. We both want to win.
All right.
So we'd have to fight each
Michelle's
other.
like, no, maximum treasure.
Maximum truth.
So, the first question is, once again, after the arena has been reset and the vehicles have been wheeled back together and the bodies have been scraped off the ground, which vehicle do you choose? You are free to pick a name that is suiting of a hellish, infernal vehicle, and they are either a large size or a huge size. Large sizes are more agile, but are more prone to getting obliterated, while huge sizes are slower and less agile, but can withstand a failed hit.
I'll take a large.
Yeah, I guess that's
You take a large.
I'll take a venti, please.
All right, got one venti.
Those sizes are stupid. Give me the
They're
smallest
stupid.
big.
The smallest big.
The smallest big.
Cool. Let me just cut this and move it down to a more easily readable part of my note.
That's a personal gripe I have at the store. Where people are like, yeah, give me a small one. I grab them the small one. They're like, no, the other one. I'm like, oh, so you want the big one then? Not the small one. Well, they're both small. One of them is bigger than the other one. There are only 2.
Okay, so it's not their fault that they have, you
No,
know,
you have to be specific. Like, I want the
experienced
small
too
one,
much
but not
lead
the
pipe.
smallest small one. The next size up
Medium.
from the smallest small.
That's a medium.
It might not be
Use
the
use
medium.
just use measurements, people. If you want the liter, tell me you want a liter. If you
I
want
don't
a
know how much a
375,
liter is.
1,000 milliliters.
I can't look at something and go, yes, a liter.
I mean, you can. It's printed on the bottle a lot of the time.
I
It's on the
can't
label.
see that part.
Casters, you're not allowed to use metric.
Listen here,
I can.
ADC.
I work with fluids.
well,
You gotta call them like
back,
fluid
we go back
ounces
to
and
bumper car.
gallons.
we go
375
back to the bumper
milliliters.
cars. Fucking Castus, what's the name of your cool little bumper car?
The Dainty Diablerist.
And Michelle.
I fucking love that.
I had an idea and it's gone from my head now.
Too many fluid ounces.
Yeah. Largy mix splats the smalls.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So, once again, your objective is to survive 5 rounds. 5 rounds being a total of 5 checks, 5 DCs. You can cast spells and do abilities to improve your chances or to potentially affect the dice roll you're going to have to pass. However, it may not go well. Furthermore, once your vehicle's been destroyed, you yourself are still left in the arena and you are only out when you are killed, which could very well happen when a larger mix splats the smaller as comes and crushes the hell out of you. So keep that in mind. So to begin, I'm going to get everyone to, both of you, to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Wish that I had written down my plan because I had a good plan and I have a bad memory. I have a spell I want to cast though.
All right, what's the spell?
A Chardalon Stride.
Oh no, it's back. It's back! All right, can you link that in chat, please?
Yes. And she'll have fun till her daddy takes the T-bird away.
All right.
Now a daddy took a TV.
So,
So
what's your intention for casting the spell, Michelle?
Hurting other people with fire.
Okay. So you're casting it on yourself or on the car?
Does it matter?
Well, if you're sitting in the car, it's not going to be going particularly far, I imagine. Since the vehicle is the one moving rather than you.
They blast from my feet. Maybe I just stick my feet out the sides.
Yeah, you can stick your feet out the sides and have like a little like scythed wheel in the form of your feet.
Yeah.
That works.
Well, it doesn't say that she has to move. It just says when you move within 5 feet of the creature.
It says my speed increases by 20 feet. And moving doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. And how?
Yep.
I figured some extra fire in the bumper car could be fun.
Well, more than happy to have extra fire in the bumper car.
We're
We'll
doing a dexterity saving throw.
dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
Let's go.
I also wanted
Depending-
to cast a different spell. I think. Oh. I think I wanted to cast haste for more AC. Is that right? It's either that or enhance ability for more dex.
Enhance ability would make more sense.
I think it was enhanceability, yeah.
Okay.
Now, they are both concentration, so you'll only be able to pick one.
I don't like that. Well, I already did.
No
our
one who
Shardar
plays a
Alarms.
mage does.
I'm more than happy to not I'm not going to make you cast both and blow a spell slot. You can pick one and you can stick with that.
Yeah. Okay, so Smarty Natvare wants to do the extra dexterity. Not Smarty have fun times. Natvare wants to do the Ashardalans.
All right.
Honestly, you
Actually,
cackling
will
with
not.
fire traveling in your wake is
hilarious.
We don't call that not.
Oh,
we
no,
don't call
dude.
that not smart. Navarre, we call that wacky racist. Navarre.
No. Fuck this. Do a shuttle and stride. You're in Tron now. You're on the light cycle races. You're leaving the wall.
Alright. We're gonna stick with the Chardalon stride for the funsies, and if I fuck up my dex checks, oh no!
You just blow up everybody else's car.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Dex checks.
Give us both some dexterity saving throws, please.
I already did mine.
It didn't show up. I didn't read it. It's a 20. Okay, I'm just
Yes.
blind.
It's right at the top.
Ooh. 12.
Okay. So, for you, Castus, Melky, I guess you're probably not particularly familiar with driving a go-kart, but, you take to it like a duck to water. And as some weird multi-limbed creature veers at you, you manage to skid out of the way, and it goes classic bull in the cartoon. It slams into a wall and explodes comically into a fireball.
My inner driver surfaces, and I manage to brake it before it hits me, and just slams into the wall and just keep going.
Similarly, Michelle, unfortunately, a 12 is not enough to pass, and since you are in the large go-kart rather than the huge go-kart, you can only take one hit before your go-kart explodes. So your go-kart is totaled. However, describe how you melt the person that smacked into you. How does your stride here sort of work? How do you picture this going?
Well, I see them coming at me, and I'm like, there's no fucking way I'm going to be getting out of the way in time. So I do a surfing jump onto the front of my bumper car, and as they get close to me, I do like an axe kick, like I've seen my sister do 500 different times.
Mm-hmm.
And I just do like a backflip, and I don't do a very good job. And I just kind of putter roll to the side, but get out of the way? Question mark.
Yep. So you yourself are able to get out of the way, and
It looks like
due to
I'm
the
gonna
fact
do something cool. It's not as graceful, but it does have fire, so that's fine.
All right. The fire that comes from your feet and the damage that is done to the vehicle causes it to splutter and smoke. The creature on board is very clearly unhappy with the fact that it did not manage to splatter you like a small rodent on the side of the road. Its vehicle is, however, damaged and is going to have a harder time hitting you, which it intends to do again. Once again, both of you are going to give me a dexterity save.
I have a question now.
Yes.
Because I'm on my feet, am I moving faster than the bump car?
Yes. On your feet, you can move faster, and I'm going to say you can make the save with advantage.
Yeah. I definitely, when she lands, lands on her butt and sort of does the 2 feet go poof down on the ground, but her hands also go sucker.
Water drive.
All right. I'll get you to do your roll, Michelle. Castus.
15.
Oh, pass. On you. So Castus, you're going to have the chance to go on the offensive now. You've managed to dodge incoming attacks from 2 people. How are you intending to knock out one of the competition from your monster mash vehicle?
How huge are the huge ones in comparison to the large ones?
They are like the size of a Ford 150 truck compared to a Suzuki Swift.
Okay. So Malky speeds up in front, gets in front of one, and pretty much puts his car in neutral, so it bumps up against the car while it's still driving. So the other car is pretty much pushing his car forward, and he's going to pretty much run out of the back of his, stand on the hood of the other car, and just shoot an arrow into their face, and then get back into his car and leave.
All right, give us an attack roll. Okay. Describe how you trick shot 2 people out of commission with this.
All right, so I imagine he does, the standard archer thing of having an arrow already in his hand, So while he's still surfing on the hood of the car, and that car starts to veer, he'll just like quick turn and like shoot another car, and then have to jump into his car before Actually, he'll just take the huge car that he's in.
There you go.
Yeah, he'll kill that guy, kick him out of the side, and like as that car is starting to like drift, he'll just shoot like the nearest person to the side. He'll just shoot through the side of their head and just hop into his new car.
All right, Michelle, you're on the ground. There's cars zipping and zooming around you, and you see one of the huge cars has spotted you and is like, all right,
time to squish.
this person might be fast, but you know what? They're not durable. Time to turn them into a relatively human-shaped smoothie.
Ooh.
What are you planning to do to stop this vehicle coming at you?
Okay. I have so many things I could do. Is it unreasonable to cast Fireball on everybody?
I mean, remaining cards are probably spaced out enough that you wouldn't be able to hit all of them, but you could certainly take out a few.
Okay. That's what I want to do.
All right, so you're going to throw a fireball.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't want to do that, do I? Yes, I do. Okay.
Cool. So long as the spell slot's been deducted, that's fine. We're in a more of a narrative mode anyway. So you hurl the fireball and you manage to catch 3 vehicles in its blast, including the one that's coming for you, hitting its back. The two off in the distance, who cares about them? They explode. Their drivers let out a shriek and a roar and are very clearly unhappy with the current turn of events. The one coming for you, though, the back end of the car gets blasted up and now it's just tumbling towards you as a violent wreck. Give us a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no! Can I not just get away? Did you say, but what about Fireball before or after I said, but what about Fireball?
After.
What about fire?
Because it's the not fiery answer. But what if I fireball?
Okay, 15. 16.
Very good. You don't take massive blunt force trauma.
Hey.
You get out of the way as the car careens over top of Natvari, smashing into the rim of the arena at the side.
Can you do the maniacal Shantoto laugh for me now that you've caused fiery destruction?
No.
No.
I really don't like Shantoto.
I know you don't, but you just did a big mage thing.
Okay.
So now the two of you are both in a similar situation. Castus, you're in a huge vehicle, and you see that you're the last car standing. However, there is one person in the arena who is not in a car that is currently staring you down. They appear to be a regular gnome. They don't seem to be particularly magical or potent or powerful. They don't seem to be like they're a demon. Just a little gnome. And you know that if you want to get this item, that gnome's got to go. What do you do?
Yell at him to go away.
It's a regular ass gnome?
Yeah.
So what is the exact wording for the contest? We have to be the last person in the arena alive?
Yes.
If I get out of my car and walk over to the gnome, does anything happen? Are they just lip quivering at me?
They seem to be confused by the fact
You're not going to slay me?
Without saying anything, Malky is going to try to pick them up, walk over to the edge of the arena, and just deposit them outside the arena.
Yeah, they don't oppose you. As you pick them up, you carry them outside the arena and you drop them. And as you let go of them, their form sort of disintegrates, then turn into a little mimicky little fellow with big, long, tentacly arms. And looks up at you and goes, "Oh, well, thank you, sir." And then wanders off. Congratulations, you did it. You're the last one alive.
Okay.
That was right kindly of you, good gentleman. Tip my hat
Now-
to you.
Yeah, Vari,
Uh-huh.
Michelle, you're in the opposite situation.
Oh, great.
You do not have a vehicle, and you see that in the arena with you is another creature that also does not seem to have a vehicle.
Oh.
It, on the other hand, does not seem eager to leave. You notice that it has 4 arms, each one of them elongated into a long blade, a sharp row of vicious teeth, and looks quite a lot like FireEye, except, a different color, a bit more muscular. Clearly the same type of creature, but not the same person.
Palette swap!
Yeah, palette swap FireEye. Blue FireEye. And it's going to run at you, trying to eviscerate you to the best of its ability. Do anything to stop? You're gonna die? Just gonna die from here? Oh, why not?
Harsh. So, can I say something and then also do something?
You may.
Alright, I'm going to say... Hey! Do you really need to win this fight thingy because you look so cool and stuff already? Could you just leave and let me win?
What's the intention here?
Just point out them. You're so cool. Do you really need a brand new prize? Also, if you don't leave, I might explode you.
Give me either an insight or an intimidation roll.
An insight?
Yes.
$17.
Cool.
That was intimidation.
So, as it's charging towards you, you see its gait slows and it sort of stops about 30 feet away from you. Sniffs the air a couple of times and growls for a moment, or snapping its teeth at you, and then it goes and plods off and exits the arena of its own volition.
That's right. That's what I thought. She's small, but not really. But she is mighty, and she likes presents, so...
Small, but fierce.
And there you go. That will be both of you winning your little carnival challenge.
Yeah, we clap for each other.
D is fucking whooping over for...
it's your turn.
Not funny.
So now we're at the part that you probably wanted to be at. Roll a D100, both of you.
Did you see that guy? That big guy with the many arms and the blade arms? He was like, I can't fight that little girl with the dummy.
I had a weird no mimic. It was odd.
You got a 2 and I got a 75.
Yeah, that's about average for our rolls.
Yeah.
That's like the greed roll in one of the extremes we do.
Yeah.
What do you mean a mimic?
It looked like a gnome, and when I put it out of the arena, it turned into a weird tentacle thing and scurried away.
It just let you take it out of the arena?
Yeah. I guess it thought it was going to die otherwise, which probably is true.
I mean, yeah. I'm just so surprised you pick up, put away. I had to yell, kind of.
He was either I think it was already intimidated, so I managed to kill 2-3 other people.
You think that, in hell, people would not be intimidated by a very blonde man? You're like, I don't know what to say.
I don't know what to say. Are there not blonde men in hell, you think?
Here we go.
But you look like a normal guy. Does you look like a normal guy right now?
I look like an elf, yeah.
I thought, do we have the costume on the faces?
Are we tieflings right now?
That's right, yeah, you had the seeming spell cast on you, so yeah, you all look very tieflingy.
Okay, now I take
Except
that.
Navari, she just looks like herself.
I look purple.
So, you'll both have had your items added to your inventory. They will be of varying degrees of usefulness.
I probably got something bad because I always do.
Yeah, you did.
Oh. Man,
Oh,
I
hey.
always get the bad thing. Just the +2 rod?
Yep.
That's actually very good.
It's a
It
+2
is.
rod of the Pact Keeper. While holding this
However,
rod... What? You gain a +2 bonus to spell attack rolls and to the saving throw DCs of your warlock spells.
it can only be used by a warlock.
Cool.
However, as you've sort of picked up from your short time in the Hells Ready, magical items seem to be a currency in of themselves. So even though you may not be able to use it, you'll certainly be able to exchange this for something at some
What if I
point.
take 1 level of Warlock?
Then you could use it.
It only works on your warlock
Yeah.
spells.
In addition, you can regain 1 Warlock spell slot as an action while holding the rod.
I mean, it's not a
It's
bad
literally
idea.
the best warlock item in the game.
That's funny. Ugh.
Be a coffee
Okay.
lock, Michelle. Be a coffee lock.
If I am a level
Melky, what
1
did you get?
Warlock, but a
One second.
level 9 Sorcerer, can I take level 9 Warlock spells or no?
No.
No. You can take level 1 if you take a level in warlock.
She's like,
What did
looking
I
at this very
get?
cool stick, like, man.
I got a +2 rapier, I think.
You sure did.
I sure did. Malky like takes his regular rapier out of its sheath, like flips it in his hand once or twice, and like stabs it in the ground and puts the +2 rapier in.
As you put the regular rapier in the ground, you hear a and you see a treasure portal, a treasure goblin portal open next to you. And a different treasure goblin, not Sassafras, comes out, a much longer lad, and it sort of like just slowly reaches over, grabs the rapier that you put in the ground. This is mine now. And it takes it. And
Can I unsheath my rapier and hit his hand with the flat of the sword?
You do, and he recoils a bit and looks up at you. And as he's making eye contact, reaches for the rapier on the ground again.
I'll swat his hand again. 2 gold.
It is not worth 2 gold. It is worth much, much less than this.
But you want it, don't you?
Don't you know
I does-
anything,
I
Mr.
does want
Goblin?
it.
This is the legendary rapier of the legendary Malkiz, 4th most fuckable in Lutga Lane.
Give me
See,
a
like, appears
persuasion
behind it
roll.
just before.
Alright. When I have a check next to persuasion, does that mean I get advantage?
No.
What?
It means it adds stuff to it.
Good thing. 18.
Cool. So the treasure goblin seems very captured by this tale.
This one was not aware of this.
Take it back
looks
to
up to
Lutga
Malky.
Lane and sell it there for more. I bet you could do that.
This strange mortal city will pay top gold for such precious treasures.
The little treasure goblin reaches down to its hip, but its hand disappears into like a golden portal that appears at its waist.
That's
Then
weird.
comes out and has 2 gold pieces presented and goes,
For your troubles.
Pleasure doing business with you. And then I'll
You may-
pull the sword out of the ground and flip it and hand the handle to him.
it takes it, it pulls it towards itself, and you see the rapier, like as it touches its chest, a little portal opens there, and it just gets sucked in and disappears. And unless opposed, it'll throw its hands up, fall backwards into its portal, and disappear.
You're welcome.
We probably could have shot at us for a soul coin instead of regular gold, but whatever.
Oh, well, you're half welcome.
Well, thank you anyway. It probably wouldn't have worked without your stellar performance. Thank
That's
you.
right. I waved my hand around and everything.
All right.
Hey,
So with-
some people traded in these weapon things, right? They were like, this is cool and all, but can I try again? No, that costs some money, didn't it? Okay, well then I won't do that. I'll hold on to this best warlock weapon in the game that I can do nothing with. I should have sold him this. Maybe I could sell it for some soul coins. Like
You
17
potentially
of them.
could. Maybe.
Listen, somebody told me this is the best warlock weapon in the world. This is the warlock weapon now. It's a pen with a bear on top.
Blah.
That item is the reason to totally spec into Warlock. You wouldn't make a pact with somebody, right?
I don't.
And don't
Can I
worry,
make a
there's
pact
plenty of
with
people.
myself?
The Loot Goblin Queen.
There's plenty of people here to make a pact with. Technically, you've already made a pact.
I cancelled it.
Well, you've technically made a second pact after that.
What did I do?
necklace around your neck.
Oh shit!
You've made more packs than Billy. What are you talking about?
Don't tell him.
It's true.
They're all his fault, though.
I know.
They are all his fault.
Do you think that the treasure goblin would count as the genie, since that it can give you, riches?
Potentially, actually, yes.
Huh. Well.
Wish spells with you all along.
Okay.
Well, after some fun at the carnival, what will be the party's plan next? For a refresher, for your current objective, you have identified that the building in the center of the Agora of Floating Knives is a place of interest to Thulgrim. There seems to be a captured divinity, or some captured divinity there, an angel of some sorts. And Thulgrim both is in communication with it, or very one-sided communication with it, and also has the means to free it. However, to get there and to get in there, you'll need an invitation of some sort. So after negotiating with your kind patrons at the Halls of Bad Luck, you've been advised that if you make enough of a name for yourself, the eyes and ears of the city will notice you, and you likely will get an invitation of some sort. You've identified that you could get this invite by becoming gladiatorial stars at the gladiator arena.
That's right. And I was like, Veraziel should do it. And everybody else was like, give Thulgrim a chance, not Vari. Your sister's cool, but not that cool. And not Vari was like, shut the hell up.
That's what we said. We said that Thulgrim is pretty cool and also probably wants to win this.
Wants to bash up demons.
The thing that you said and the thing that I said are pretty much the same.
Now, similar to that, Malky also negotiated free-ish board and got some soul coins in exchange for doing a job. There was a demon that has roughed up some of the succubi and incubi at the Halls of Bad Luck, and the matron of the establishment wants the demon brought back alive so that she can give them their just desserts. You've been tasked with bringing them to justice. Well, what passes for justice down here.
Hey, you guys want some cotton candy? I got it at the carnival. And they promised me it wasn't blood flavor, even though it's pink.
What flavor is it?
I think it's just sugar flavor.
Oh, yeah. No, 100 of the percent then, please.
It's good, and she lets everybody have some cotton candy.
So I'm going to ask Malkis, the job that you were, requested to do, is that what you already did and were able to get some soul coins that we had, or does that still need to be done?
No, that still needs to be done. The soul coins I got, I pilfered.
Oh.
He stole them. He's a thief guy.
Yeah.
Thief guy, super spy, Malkis of the place you're from, West Marches.
An amazing song you have there.
Thank
Other
you.
than that-
I'm not a bard or a warlock.
You could multi-class into both though.
That would be too much. I want to be the best sorcerer in this game.
But you already are.
Already are.
Thanks, guys. It means a lot.
Okay, so we have to bring back some demon that has been beating up the magical sex workers. Is that right?
Yeah,
That is right.
Okay.
Is that Ourovorlus?
No. Ourovorlus is the son of, or the closest you can have to a son,
Knife Warden.
of the Knife Warden, the ruler of the Agora of the Floating Knives, who is also a famous gladiatorial star. However, it's pretty clear that his fights are rigged in his favor, because you can't possibly have the ruler's son doing poorly.
So do we want to be friends with him or beat him up so that we can get into his house? Maybe both?
Oh, we want to beat him up, I think.
Okay.
beat him up.
Like,
Wait, what does this have to do with the demon that we have to capture now?
It's two separate things. It's two different means to an end. Capturing the other demon is paying for our board, though, so we have a base, some place to.
let's do that first. We only still need to kill a guy for Brucey maybe.
Also, potentially finding this guy will allow us to find the flesh smith, who can potentially lead us to a way to sneaking into the back door of the castle, where we need to go instead of having to march through the front door, where all the things are that will probably try to stop us.
Guys, I don't want to be flesh smithed.
No, we don't have to be flesh smith. He just flesh smith is smiths other things.
What the?
Yes.
Okay.
So to expand on that, you were told about the flesh spinner or the flesh smith, supposedly a master locksmith. How those two things mixed together is probably best left to the imagination or best not thought about too closely. But it is apparently the key, no pun intended, into breaking into Mephisto's lair and slaying him once and for all.
Hey, I have a quote in my notes. It says, "In light enter darkness, and darkness find light." Who said that? Where's it from?
I don't remember.
Uh-oh.
Someone said it.
Time to rewatch the VOD.
Yeah. Put the little note.
Watch all 69 episodes. Wait,
No,
42
from last time.
episodes.
Oh,
I imagine it'll be from the
Ball the 14.
the captured angel.
Oh. Okay.
Well,
So what's the goal right now? Should we go beat up Brucey's mortal enemy, or beat up the guy who's beating up the demon sex workers?
I say the second one. Let's get the person who's giving us room and board. Let's get them.
Okay.
Paid
You know what? They
first.
seem nice, even though they seem evil.
It's more the fact that getting that taken care of there will no longer be that contract over our heads, and we will not need to worry about that any longer.
Is it over our heads, or is it over your head?
Over my head. So if you don't want to come, I totally understand. In fact, we could split up and you.
Of course, monkeys, we will help you. I was just curious because you guys were just making fun of me for having too many contracts.
I wasn't. That was an out of character thing.
Okay.
There was no voices being made when we were having a good chat about that.
Okay.
That was true.
I don't know what out of character means, but every now and then you speak in a different funny voice that isn't yours.
Yes.
I don't like it.
I go behind this wall. It's not your normal 3 walls. It's the 4th wall.
Oh, okay. Ow. Okay. So we're going to go. Do we know where to find this demon?
You've been given a location. You can get there easily, and Sassafras is more than happy to. Not Sassafras. Calazar is more than happy to guide you there using the gondolas.
Hey, Calzar.
Why, hello, your terrible masterfulness.
Here you go. And she gives him the last of the cotton candy.
It's pretty cool how he used to be our top #1 servant, and now he's again our top #1 servant.
That's
Why,
weird.
I live to serve and serve to live. If I stop serving, I implode into myself like a very sad train car.
Really?
I don't want to test it, but that's what me mother said.
I think your mom might be a dick.
What is it?
Yeah,
imploding
and Dario
train
was.
like?
Whoa,
I don't
we're
want to
cousins.
find out.
Bring that back.
What are siblings?
Probably.
Do you
Don't
have
think about it too
pizzas,
much.
Yandere?
Pizza.
No, this is Hell Slice is what it's called. What?
Okay. I
A
love
real slice of hell. In from Hell's Kitchen.
Hey!
Bada bing.
Bada bing, indeed.
Bada bing. Okay. So, where are we going?
To pay off our debt.
Over the mountain.
Hang on.
Yeah, we're gonna go find Calazar and have him bring us to the place with the thing. We need to grab. We need to put a bag over his head and punch him in the kidneys and bring him back to the Bad Luck Inn. Don't look at me like that, James.
Guy who sounds like Marquise but doesn't sound like Marquise. What are you talking about?
You know, that's what the CIA does. They put a bag over your head, they beat you in the kidneys till you piss blood, and they bring you to a location where you'll never be seen again. That's what we're doing to this guy.
I feel uncomfortable.
It's a secondary location.
Yeah, Malkis is Westmarch CIA pretty much.
Walls, where we
Well, I
go.
mean, but what if he already pisses blood? He's like a demon.
I don't ever make him piss some other uncomfortable liquid that's already in his body.
Grapefruit
we'll
juice.
make him piss then. That will
Make
really
him.
upset me.
He'll make him piss.
We're in hell. It's all yellow 5 or red 19.
How dare you make me piss my own piss?
I don't like this.
All right,
If
there
nothing
we
else,
go.
Will piss his pants.
All right, so,
I had the realization I put on something which might have been copyrighted, so I'm just
Oh,
going not to use that one. I
I was
thought it
gonna
was
say,
from a
you
video
probably
game.
don't
It
want
was
to let
not.
this one go. There's words in it.
That's fine. So, you are going to be heading towards the demon's lair, are you, to make good on your promise?
Yes.
All right. So, as you are heading towards your gondola, you see there's a flash of hellfire that is in front of you, and you see a well-dressed, what seems like they're a tiefling, but realistically they're probably a Cambion, standing before you. What am I trying to say? Handsome-looking fellow, heavy makeup, very clearly stylized, some ritualistic scarring, and he courteously bows towards you all and goes, "My dear friends, you have already been starting to attract a little bit of attention around these parts, and I am one who is quite keen to indulge my wares in the newcomers to our fair corner of the hells. Might I interest any of you in an item of untold power? Something which will no doubt help you on whatever business you have in these dastardly halls."
is it the name of the Archmage? Because it would be really funny if it was.
He'll laugh at that. He shakes his head.
Chuckle.
But he'll gesture towards Varas and goes, "You were going to say something, my dear."
Oh, I was just going to say that yes, I like Untold Power. What do you have?
Untold power, a fan. Very good, very good. And he'll into his like vest, I guess. He'll pull out an amulet on a brass chain. Seems to be like a single sort of golden coin with a pair of faces on it that are sort of fusing together, one with a pleasant, happy, jovial expression and one with a pained, saddened one. Now, I'm not certain which one of you is the master of this little pack. I'm assuming you, as you are the one who is looking for powerful items. And he gestures once again to Varasil, sorry.
Actually, it's kind of like it's sort of him, and she points to Maltese. But also it's kind of like I'm sort of like the killing is like okay.
We all listen to each other except for that guy, and she points at Claude.
He's not even here right now. What?
Spacing out for some reason.
Yeah.
Such a progressive structure. How
Right?
interesting.
We are a good team
Well.
mostly.
This is the Amulet of Betrayal. As he holds the amulet up. It will allow one of you, whoever it is wearing, when you are hurt, when you are hit with some form of malice, your mind shattered, your body racked, you can take all that pain and push it to someone else. Quite simple, quite effective. If one of you is prone to extreme violence befalling you, being able to simply get rid of that pain is quite useful. The starting price is 1,000 gold pieces, if any of you are interested.
Now, is the recipient of this pain always someone in our particular group, or is it just a random chance of who somewhere in the world feels this pain?
It is someone who you feel closely aligned to, who is within specifically 60 feet of you.
So you have to
I
give
like
the pain
how
to somebody
magic
that you
always
like.
knows.
Exactly.
I don't think we need that particularly.
Are you
I always-
certain?
I like
To
how
break-
magic always knows the distance of a thing, like within the foot.
I'm
That's
not quite
actually-
sure.
Really impressive now that you mention it.
I suppose that feet were used to measure the range of lightning bolts many moons
why-
ago, and it simply stuck.
That's why. You think that's why it's magic sigils exist? They actually have like measurements in them.
Potentially.
Thulgrim's gonna sort of like lean over to Veraciel, be like, "This could be of use for us. It would be used against us, but it could be useful for us."
In what way?
Well, if Claude or your sister were to wear this amulet, when things inevitably go bad for us, either you or myself can take the brunt of it.
I understand where you're coming from, although also, Pilgrim, I'm really surprised at you. You're really advocating for us getting a thing called the Amulet of Betrayal?
I mean, I see the name here in hell makes sense, as we would be betraying each other, but it would be an accepted suffering that you or I would take for one of them.
I mean, it's a compelling point. Certainly, we are pretty good at getting punched in the face and also stabbed in the back and the front and everywhere and not dying.
I don't want it, and I don't think Claude should have it.
Okay, I guess
I
that
agree with the second half
settles
of that
that.
statement.
Well, to expand a little, to break the fourth wall, as the kids say, you can shift the blinded, deafened, frightened, poisoned, stunned, and exhausted conditions to another person, including every level of exhaustion you might have. Now, if the target is immune to a condition, unfortunately the transfer will not work. However, you could still work around that little requirement, I'm sure.
So it's only
What do you
conditions,
say?
it's not damage.
Yes, it's conditions as a bonus action.
I don't know. I mean, that sounds more interesting, but 1,000 gold is a whole lot, guy.
It is.
Yeah, what else is in the old inventory?
I do believe that I'm only cleared to release this particular item at this time, but who knows, I might come back later. As I said, there are eyes on you now.
Do you often seek out buyers?
All the time. Newcomers to this lair are most interesting. They always have varied tales, stories from the lower tiers usually. Not many come from the first layer. There's quite a few external dangers there. Angels and the like, you know how it is.
I see.
So you'd say that you're an item breaker then?
I suppose you could say I am.
Nathari, can I see your new toy?
Huh?
Your wand.
Oh. Do you want to buy a really cool wand, guy?
I'm afraid
Actually,
I do not carry cash on me.
Actually, I was
Oh,
wondering
sold
if you could find an exchange for us.
Ah? You would seek my services instead?
Sure.
As long as you can get something out of it, which I'm sure you can. I have Nathari present her active keeper wand.
She holds it up and she does a really cool flourish and she uses like a radio voice like, next up on the docket is blah 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 blah.
The Cambion laughs a lot at that, and he'll extend a hand as if to take the rod. Might I inspect it a little myself?
Okay, don't take it.
Oh, I would not dream of such a thing. And he'll turn his hand and like reach forward and telekinetically sort of like pluck it up, and he won't touch it. He'll just spin it around in front of him, looking at it for a moment, and then pass it back to you. My commission will be 30% of whatever profit is made on this thing. Might I ask what exchange are you hoping to make for this? Gold? services.
Similar item, but better for my friend, actually, if you don't mind me ordering that far.
A similar item, but better, with a 30% profit going to me. How would you suggest this works?
But it's not a better item, just better for my friend. If you can find a wand of the War Mage of equivalent strength for her, it would be a sign of good faith, and you know for a fact that what he holds in her hand is worth more.
He like taps his chin a couple of times and goes, I will need to learn more about your dear friend here, as his eyes, smouldering gaze, sets upon you, Netvari. And I do believe I do not have the time nor the patience for pleasant conversation. We might have to make this.
Keep going, but you made me uncomfortable.
My dear, discomfort is a currency all of itself down here.
That will be 5 soul coins then.
I was about to say, then that comes off your commission. No.
Might you extend your palm to me for a moment?
Oh man, I don't want another pact, okay?
Oh, come now. The night is young. There's always room for more pacts.
Oh! What are you
She
going
says
to
no.
do?
I'm simply going to read your story.
Oh. That's very suspicious. I don't think so.
And he like holds a finger up and you see his fingertip has started to smolder and burn.
I could tell you some stuff. You got some questions? I got some verbal answers.
I am not particularly interested in flapping my mouth much longer or listening to the compressed gas around us flow and flux. If you are not going to take my terms, then I'm going to depart and find someone else who will. It's that simple.
Okay, bye, guy.
Yeah, also, don't talk to my sister like that the second time or I'll rip your legs off.
Yeah, thank you.
Like grins at that and goes, now, would that not be something?
Okay, listen.
Ta-ta. And
Tatami. We've killed primevals! You're nothing!
Disappears in a puff of smoke.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Netvari.
Hi.
You have resisted a temptation event, which means that your corruption tracker is looking a little less fucked.
Hey, that's cool.
Yay!
I didn't even know I was doing it. I was just like, that seems bad.
Exactly. You are not going to be warned about the corruption events happening. Only after they have either happened or not.
I didn't do it. Yay.
Wow, if Billy were here, we would have already heard about it twice.
Oh no.
I'll add that to everyone who was involved as well.
Good job, guys. We resisted some health stuff.
Sorry, Natvari. I was just seeing if I could get you a better thing for you.
Hey, that was really smart. It's not your fault that that guy was a shit face.
No, he wasn't here to actually trade in good faith. We should be mindful of him.
Plus, I think that the item name was just, not very good. I mean, it's a little bit useful, but not 1,000 gold useful,
No. Besides, it breeds bad blood between the party, which I'm guessing was his point.
One thing to think about is
I suppose so. But it's like, oh no, I feel really bad, and also I'm poisoned, and you could be like, okay, I'll take the poison so that you don't eat shit, and that would be useful. But that is such a niche thing, it might never ever happen. And then we're out 1,000 gold, and nobody likes that.
And you have 40,000 gold.
Well, yes, but you never know what we might need to buy that's expensive.
Listen, just because he said it was only doing one thing doesn't mean it's not a cursed item that's going to do more. We all know. We're in hell.
So, with that, no more excitement until you reach your destination. Kalazar will wait for everyone to be into the gondola and will start guiding you through the waterways of the city. And will take you to your destination.
That was very tricky. I did not realize he was being tempting.
That's how it works.
His temptation is pretty sucky. He's all like, hey, have this amulet that I'll sell to you. and you'll give me money for, and it'll hurt your friends. Like, whatever, man. Like, who even wants that?
Well, hey, don't you worry. Someone in the party's already failed one corruption, one temptation event, so...
You didn't tell us what happened. Oh yeah,
With the
no,
previous
Billy
one?
did it. It was Billy.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
It was
Shocking.
the guy.
Terrible.
Helping
What?
the guy. Oh.
I just
Pilfered the,
Oh,
pilfered
sorry.
the man rather than helping him, yeah.
So just also while we're down here, how is Arvos doing? I haven't checked in with him in a little bit of time.
Arvos seems very, just curious about everything. You've seen the Johnny Silverhand apparition appearing, next to stalls and sort of looking around or closely inspecting individual demons and mortals. He is living up to his name, being a watcher, and
Okay.
Oh my
retaining
God.
and recording information.
Does Arvos look like Keanu Reeves?
No, he looks like Veraciel.
Wake the fuck up, Veraciel.
Wake the fuck up, barbarian.
His yellow
Got a
Veraciel.
desert to burnt wait.
Yellow Sandy Veraciel.
Yeah, so incidentally though, how are you doing? Like, doesn't sand turn to glass when it gets hot? Are you holding up okay down here?
The heat down here is nowhere near enough to impact my magic. I am, however, quite curious about the society of this place. It is eerily familiar.
Okay. I mean, if there's anything that you want me to check out, you make sure to let me know.
I will keep that in mind. I suspect that this layer will not have much that is of interest to me, but as we get deeper down, I might cash in that favor.
What is it eerily familiar to?
The people that made me,
Oh,
cultures of the old mortal world,
what are those called? Those guys.
the Vigirai.
Yeah, do you think the Vizirian do the ball here and stuff?
A lot
I
of
am
them
not
did.
certain.
You are
Oh,
at
look,
zero
the
There you go.
HP.
demon hunter
The
lady
only
said so.
movement using your impulse.
This year I dealt with demons too much.
Oh, in
That's why my
addition
group
to this
exists.
Ooh.
Well, then they probably belonged down here.
So, funnily enough, as you're saying that, as Kalazar's guiding you through, you do manage to go past one of the art barges, and you see a large sign on the side of it saying, "See the magical mortal man." And as you're going by, you can sort of catch a glimpse of what's going on. There seems to be a large fleshy portal which has been set up, where little imps are hopping into the portal and then teleporting to the other side of the barge and looking very excited at the teleport. And you realize that they're talking about a Vigirai mage who has been turned into a portal and is now being used quite literally as a child's ride at an art show.
He is Omega Mart.
He is Omega Mart, that is right. So,
A person, a mage, has been
Mhm.
turned into a portal.
yes,
So they exist at both ends of the portal.
yes.
Hey, Zandri. Is that bad? Or just is? Is it just is?
If you sell your soul to a demon, you're at their whim when you die. They can do whatever they want. The other thing they can do is turn you into a amorphous blob of sadness in a pool that we know about. So, hedge your bets, I guess.
I don't know why people would risk that kind of thing.
So,
Z-Entry looks over to Claude staring at a weird hell butterfly spacing out and goes, "No, I don't need
Saves
sleep."
you energy.
before we get there, you're all able to take a short rest. So, since some of you are on lower health than others, I would recommend taking that short rest.
Oh, my 5 HP!
And Kalazar will take you to a place which it seems to be like an unassuming door on the side of what looks like about half a dozen ships that have all been chaotically smashed together. He goes,
Well, this is the place we were told about by the woman that I shall not say anything about because I'm not allowed to anymore.
What? Oh,
I got kicked out, remember?
yeah.
So, in you go.
and he'll just like skitter back to the gondola and sit there staring at you.
What's the name of the guy what's the name of the guy we're looking for?
You were just told, I believe you just told a demon, but for simplicity's sake, the demon is called Arshi.
Oh, I do have that written down.
Oh, there you go.
Arshi?
Arshi. So, if one of you were to open the door, which is not locked, you will see it leads to a long, dark staircase, large enough for one person to go down at a time. What order will you be going down the staircase in? Who's going first? Who's second? Blah, blah, blah.
Horaciel's first.
My soul's first.
Oh,
Oh,
Your
that's a
soul's
good
first.
idea. Soul first.
Soul first, then Horaciel.
I'll go third. Well, I'll take up the rear then.
Yeah, that would be sensible.
As long as there isn't more than 30 feet between me and my soul.
Z will also trail behind, scout in front and back.
I want to be in the middle.
Nalkis will be behind Horaciel and in front of Natvari then.
Claude
I
in the
mean,
middle.
I mean a Caesar sandwich. What is happening here?
No.
All right.
Mhm.
I guess Claude can be behind me.
You descend into a dark, stony building, which seems to wildly contrast the wooden structures you were walking around in above. There's clearly some sort of weird hell chaotic magic going on that's just warping reality just a smidge. You reach the bottom of the staircase and you are left with a echoing sounds of what sounds like just incessant chatter and whispers, as well as the heavy metal thud steps of some sort of large, either automaton or suit of armor or something. The area itself, dark, dull, faint purple glow from the chandelier, or not chandeliers, from the braziers etched into the walls, and the faint smell of unwashed, like sweat, that con stank mixed with the irony scent of blood.
Fun.
I hate that you've done this.
You're welcome.
It smells like mildew and unwashedness.
I'm going to put you all into initiative, but I'm not going to enforce movement just yet. You can roll initiative to see who's going to act first, and you'll be the one making the decision as to where to walk and where to head. But you can always defer, and if you want, say, Thulgrim's soul to go first, everyone can just sort of skip their turn until Thulgrim's soul. Or Thulgrim, why this Deca Knight's in the initiative tracker. Whoopsies. All right. I need you to roll there, Z.
Sorry.
Cool. All right. You're up, Natvari. What do you do?
Me?
Or are you going to wait for Thulgrim to
I'm
make a
waiting
judgment
for
call?
everybody who's in a line to go.
All right, Thulgrim. As you're coming on down, what are your plans?
So I have the soul in front to sort of exist. It takes up space and whatnot, and to sort of essentially be a target. It's not that I want it to be hurt,
Cool.
but I do know that it is better for it to take a surprise attack over someone else.
Sure thing. So the soul, if you can perceive through it, which I'm assuming you can.
I can't
Okay. Never mind.
until 7th level.
Well, you can vaguely see from where you are standing that there is a long corridor in front of you that goes down about 100 feet until it hits another wall. And there is also another corridor on your left, a heavy metal door just next to it. Those are your 3 directions to go down.
Okay. And I see, I guess I'll do a quick perception check just to make sure I don't see anything of danger or, in front of us.
Yeah, give us a perception check. 22, cool. So the heavy metallic thudding footstep seems like it's coming from down the corridor on your left.
Okay. I will relay that information, and I will have my soul start to head, 10 feet down the hallway.
Sure, okay.
And I will recommend everybody. Well, maybe I should do 15. Yeah, I'll do 15.
15 sounds
I'll
good.
recommend everybody to follow down and be on the lookout. Be aware.
All right. Z. Well, you're up. What are you going to do?
Holy crap, I rolled so low and I'm up. I'm gonna stealth forward.
Mm-hmm.
To here. And I'm going to look at this door. Does it look like it's locked?
Yes, it does seem like it's locked.
Cool, good to know. Let's see, I moved a little bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and shift to here.
All right.
And I'm gonna
pick
pick the corner while trying to stealth, if that's okay.
Sure, give me a stealth roll.
A lot. Like a lot.
A lot indeed. So you can move to here, and you see with its back turned a large, like about 10-foot tall metal humanoid entity marching on a patrol route up and down the central corridor. Looking at the ground as well and how the ground's been worn down a bit, it seems like this thing has been walking back and forth here, unable to leave for quite some time.
Does it look like it gets all the way to where I am at the edge of the hall?
It looks like it stopped about there and then turned.
Okay, I'm gonna shift to here then.
Very good.
And then I'm going to wait. Well, no, I can still dash. I'm gonna dash and stealth, so I have limited movement, but I'm a monk and I have double movement. So let's see, that would be... My movement's 40 feet, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay, no, so I'm at the max of my range if I'm moving at half speed. I'm going to wait here, and then I'm going to signal to Malky as soon as I see him and give him an indicator of what's down this hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that I observed. So that's my turn.
Malky, you're up.
I forgot. Like 80% of us have night vision, right?
I think everyone but Claude does.
Okay, so yeah. So these sconces here, are they regular fire? Are they some kind of magical fire that won't go out if I try to snuff them?
They seem like there's some sort of weird demon fire, but if you got to snuff them out, they will get snuffed out.
Okay. Then yeah, Malkis will snuff torches as he goes. I mean, what are the chances that the demons can see in the darkness too? It's mostly just for stealth purposes.
Sure.
He will double move to here to peek this corner. I'm not actually going to move full out into the hallway. I'm just peeking to see what's there.
Yep.
And you caught as you went by, I gave you hand signals, thieves can't, to just let you know there's a giant metal thing in this hallway. It doesn't seem to travel the whole thing, but it seems to be patrolling.
So yeah, seeing the thing right there, he will stay here and kind of give the hand up to stop if anybody comes this way, like hostile that way. And he will wait there for now until the robot boys moved on.
All right. Vrasio.
I will. Well, yeah. Well, I can bonus action stealth actually from being a rogue, so I'll do a stealthy roll.
Sure.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, your stealth.
Fucking samesies, my guy.
All right. How's Vrasio going to contribute to this little sneak bonanza?
Well, Rossio actually has stealth, I believe.
Ooh.
Nice.
She sure
How does
does.
Brasiel contribute to this stealth? She stomps up and says, "Hey, fucking robot guy!
How is it?
I'm gonna open this door. I'm gonna look
I'm
at
going
this
to
door.
punch you in the dick."
Oh wait, this was locked, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Yes.
Alright, in that case. I'm gonna move to here. And snuff the torch next to me, actually.
Snuff.
Do you do anything else, or is that you?
No, that's it. I'll just move to there. Oh. Well. I'll take the dash action. Move to here.
Sure.
Or do I? I see corpses there.
Ooh.
Or do I?
It's just your imagination. Pay no attention to the dead people.
Bleh.
Everybody's dead in hell. What's the big deal?
That's not true. We're not dead.
Yeah, you're right.
If everyone is dead, how did we
Which
kill those
means
people
other-
in the bumper cars?
Got
Well,
Double dead.
all right.
I watched Has Been Hotel the other day. They have an answer for that question.
Oh no. Is that where you paused there, at that little spot?
Yeah, I'll just
Okay.
go there and wait.
Natfara, you get 2 turns.
2 turns!
2 whole turn.
Nador doesn't really know what to do. So she's gonna, like, try and do a sneak downstairs and peek around the corner. Oh, my friends.
I do like that we didn't even discuss a plan, but we all just kind of like spread out in a cop formation. Like, gotta find him. Don't like cover all the exits.
We're checking
She, like-
corners.
She looks down towards Yandri and she looks towards Malkis and her sister and she kind of goes
Doors and corners, lads. Doors and corners.
looking for some sort
If you,
of guidance.
if you look at
Boys and
Ziandri,
corners.
if you look at Ziandri, she will point this way and go, "Don't go this way."
Okay. So she looks to Malkis and Verasiel.
Did it? I guess this is a late question, but did it look like the path, the hallway, where I am has worn tread, like worn stone
No.
also? Okay,
Not
so
at
yeah, so Malky will be like point, like just pretty much like tap the stonework next to him and just tell her she can come up that way.
Okay.
Mhm.
So that's. Oops. Stop. So she can just walk up right to him. And then kind of. Now what the heck do I do?
You'll follow me. We're gonna move further down. We're just making the Guardian is right here. If you look, like he'll like lean forward so she can like lean on his back and look down the hallway real quick. She can see the thing.
Okay. I have another turn, so I'm just gonna go.
You can go down to your sister. It should be safe.
Okay. Yeah, that's as far as I can go. Sneak to sister.
That's you. All right.
I don't
We have the
think
environments
there's
too.
anything I can do that doesn't like make fire happen, and that's not good.
All
I
right,
guess I
Thulgrim,
could,
you're up. Guess you could.
could peek around the corner. I think, hold on. No, I can't peek around the corner. Go ahead.
Thulgrim's turn.
Thulgrim is going to move up closer towards the entry.
I forgot I had the message. I got the message to people.
We really need to invest in some standing stones or something like that, because there's so many times where we're like, oh, you know, we need to make a secret mission and do sneaky and talk to each other from miles away.
Fucking hold on.
We have an alive setting stone.
So
I know,
do remember though that last time you used your telekinetic, your psychic
That's
link,
right. I got a bunch of static feedback for bullshit in hell, so I don't use it.
And you also, there was some information from Sharabe, I believe her name is. I need to check that because it's been a while.
Probably.
Sharinve.
She said don't do it.
Don't do it because the layer lords are always listening into psychic communication, and privacy is a premium that at the moment only she can sell.
Never mind, it's a good thing I forgot I had the message.
Thulgrim, what do you do?
So Thulgrim's going to move closer to the edge and try and ask like a distance to target.
Can I still hear it?
As you can still hear it, its plotting's gotten quite far away. You would estimate it is 60 feet away.
I get
This
it.
is the
Yeah, I don't know. He's gonna hold until it gets closer.
Oh, Anton, I have a question.
Yes.
Message, technically not psychic communication, it's just an amplified sound communication,
it
right?
causes the
Potentially, I'm going to say that it falls under the same umbrella because there is a specific reason for why you can't use sneaky communication without getting a MacGuffin to let you do it. So. I mean, you could always just let the FBI listen into your conversation. That's fine.
No,
You got to subscribe to NordVPN, our first sponsorship for fucking Dungeons and Diablo.
Stop it. We're not sponsored. Give it up.
But we could be.
Honestly, though, if we could pull NordVPN, that'd be pretty sick.
That'd be pretty great. All right.
Are you tired of being listened in on by hell?
Does Tom do
Lord's
anything else? Just going to
Asmodeus.
wait until they're closer. Is that you?
Yep, just gonna wait.
Netvari and Varasio, you hear a sort of like blobbering sound coming from the like your to the east of you, through the hallway down this other opening sort of to the southeast.
Not very much.
Followed by the can be best described as a ferociously tearing into something fleshy. Z, you're up.
All right, keep going. Can I roll on my stealth check?
You can if you want, but you're currently stealthed, so there's no need to roll it again.
No, that's what I mean. Like, can I just keep that 30?
Yes. Yeah, I'm not going to make you roll every time.
And peek. Is that lava?
No, that is my map maker bugging out and putting a table in the middle of the road, and I can't get rid of it. So there's just a table there.
Sick.
God damn, I'm just going off the shit.
I sign over to them. There's a table?
It's a medic run.
This is an anomaly.
Burn it.
Not a bad idea.
I actually do
and
stab.
there is a door there as well, which you may or may not have noticed.
I did notice the door here, so I checked that. Is that locked?
No, it is not locked.
I'm gonna peek in stealthily.
All right, but this I'll get you to give me a stealth roll.
Enough.
All right. Give me a moment. I'm checking my features to see if there's anything that makes me more stealthy. The answer is not really.
You are made of stealth. What do you mean?
But what if I was more stealthy, though?
Yeah, stealthy characters are always like, well, how could I break stealth?
How could I be more stealthy? I know I'm
mean,
made
if we
of
had-
stealth, but I want to be fat with stealth.
For example, that's
If-
only a
alright.
21.
If we
You
had
can-
passed without a trace, we'd have a 40 stealth on that last roll. I mean, that come on.
Anton,
Christ.
please, for my subclass, let me know if I succeeded with that roll.
Yeah, the door be open. There you go. So you can peek inside. And it
There's a
seems
bunch of
like it's
boys
a
in
number
here.
of, yes, specifically mortals. They seem to all be, most of them are humans. There is one dwarven woman in the corner. They're all sleeping peacefully. If you wish to get more information, you would have to get a little closer.
Are they all sleeping?
Yes.
All sneaky a peeky. Let's go in.
All right.
I'm gonna take her.
So I'm going to say that for your bonus action, you could, yeah, for your bonus action, you could do a investigation roll on top of the lockpicking.
Okay.
The sneakily opening the door.
Investigation I am not trained in, sadly.
Oh, that's a 20. So
Isn't
You're
that 20,
inspe-
boys? Let's go.
you're inspecting
I'm
this
not trained, but,
muscular.
like, I feel like I know what I'm talking about, so let's go.
So you're inspecting this muscular man directly in front of you, and they seem pretty normal, pretty ordinary. They seem like a human that's been captured into the house. But as you look a little bit closer, on their head, at their forehead, what you thought was like maybe a weird birthmark or some sort of scarring actually seems to be a tattoo of a third eye etched into their head
Golly.
with like a swirling mass of very slightly flowing inky tendrils coming out of it, maybe about a couple of centimeters away from the center of the forehead. And you notice that all of them have this mark on their forehead.
Does that ping for anything that I'm aware of when it comes to demonic magics?
You would be able to deduce that this is some sort of control, either spell or control, like tattoo, that is slaving the minds of these people to essentially.
Essentially.
Yeah, their minds have been slaved to another.
I'm going to leave the room.
Okay.
I'm going to the door.
All the shit out here.
And then, am I able to lock it on this side or bar it in any way?
You could use the table in the middle of the hallway to bar it.
Done and done. I'm going to
Alright.
drag it like MIB.
Okay, cool. Melky, you're up.
It's the one place where I
Actually, I'm just going to pull it telepathically, you know, because I can.
energy.
Peek here real quick.
And I had 5 more spaces to move.
The peek down there.
I was gonna move, but the hitting spacebar to move on a ruler didn't work. I'll peek corner here.
Mhm.
There's no other rooms here.
No. You see the back of the Guardian, and it seems like it walks down to the end of this corridor, or the end of this like room before turning back around. And you also see the badly ravaged body of what seems to be, it used to be a man. It now seems to be more like a shell, quite literally.
Like somebody hollowed out a man.
Yeah, damn organs are gone.
Dope, 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 dope. Cool. I'll continue on, and then I'll use my dash.
Mm-hmm.
Make it down here. I'm going to peek the corners, obviously, before I move out.
Yep, that's fine.
There's that table we were talking about. That's
Mm-hmm.
So Z is in this room, probably, right?
Yeah, up there is where the table will have been moved to barricade that wall. But since this is a ground texture, I can't move it.
That's fair.
You probably see me in the process of moving it since we're kind of moving in tandem.
Okay, yeah. He'll stop and be like, "You good?"
I'll sign to you humans under control of demons in this room sleeping.
Need help?
11 through 20.
Barring the door, but know that if we trigger this demon, we probably have a bunch of friends.
Once you're into the nebula, you may stay and move around.
All right, he'll be like, "I'm like moving down. We'll wait."
But this is the risk I am willing to take.
I do like
See
the
you from here.
I do like the sign language. That's cool.
Two characters who have thieves can't better fucking use it. Am I right?
If Natvari could see you making hand symbols, she'd be making some up just so she felt cool.
So yeah, then Nucky will come down here and he'll
Purple grape, blue monkey, and we're all just like, good job.
You nailed it. He'll make it down here and he'll post up waiting for Z.
Cool. There you.
This is me.
Vraciel, you're up.
Let me have a look. Sister in here. I don't know where everyone else is. There's still a robot there.
Yes.
I move here. I'm in darkness. Assume I can't see.
You would assume correct.
And have a look in here.
Do you open that door quietly?
Yeah.
Give me a stealth check, would you?
I do not open that door quietly.
And let's just check.
I was like,
the
that's
passive.
a 3 or a 16. I chose the 3. Great.
Let's just check the passive perception of the people in the room. Okay. So you open the door as quietly as you can. Of a classic trope. A little squeak to it that you weren't quite expecting. You stop yourself before you make an awful shrieking, squeaking sound. But you do notice that the man down on this bed over here stirs, and you can't make out his face from the distance, but you can assume that he has heard you.
Okay, what is he? Does he look like a demon or a person?
He looks like a person. All 3 people in this room appear to be sleeping human males.
Cool. Vraciel is going to switch to speaking Infernal, and she's going to say in Infernal, "Rest, mortal. We have no need of you now." And she's going to close the door again.
Give me a deception roll, actually. With advantage.
My sister is so cool.
All right.
Sadly, mine is one child.
So you have no idea if it worked or not. However, there is no immediate noise and no alarm being raised. So, hey, hope for the best.
Okay, well, I go back to Natvari and I kind of like shrug at her and I'm like, yeah, I don't know. There were some people in that room. One of them woke up and I'm like, oh, hey, go back to sleep. And he's like, yeah, okay. At least I think he was. I don't know. I wasn't paying very close attention.
Oh. What else is down the hallway?
And there's a big robot.
Oh. What should we do now?
I'm not sure. Our friends are off doing their own friendly things. You know how they are. We could probably kill the robot pretty easily, but also like wake up everybody here and it would be a whole big fight and everybody would be like, oh, sisters, you're so funny and powerful, but maybe next time you should be a little sneaky. I'm like, okay, I guess, but you know, like, Also, I kind of want to kill the robot.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe we can kill the robot after we find the
After.
demon guy? Maybe he,
Oh, well.
if he is the demon guy.
Well, that would be pretty funny.
Like,
I
how
don't
do
know
we
if I
know
can
that's
carry
a robot?
a whole robot back to the place and be like.
Do we need to carry it back?
Well, I think that we have to bring the demon back alive.
Yes, been tasked to capture the demon alive.
Which, I mean, it's more like Malkis's job and not ours, but we should probably do what's good for Malkis.
He keeps helping us with stuff, so we should probably help him.
Yeah, Malkis is pretty cool.
Yeah, remember that time he dove into the gold hole to save me?
That was so cool and handsome of him.
It was pretty cool. I wasn't awake for it, but I imagine it was very dashing.
Oh, very dashing, yes.
Okay.
Because he's a rogue, so he probably dashed to get to you.
It's very handsome of him.
Very handsome of him.
That was so handsome of him.
All right, is that your turn?
I will hold my action to do the dash action and have extra movement in case Navari moves. That way I'll just move with her, but that's my turn.
Right. The robot takes its turn. It hits the end of this room, turns around, and is now heading back northward. Navari, you're right.
Navari doesn't know what to do.
Actually, I'll be kind as that moves a bit further, so you can act in this lower area. Otherwise, it's just waiting extra turn for no real reason.
Which door was the one? Just the one around the corner?
Yes.
Okay. She looks back and she's like, I think I could get to that door over there. Do you think I should or not? Maybe.
Oh, I think that go for it, personally.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Misty Step. Boop. Go. Sweep. Can you see me?
Swifty shooting, coming for that booty.
Those people are dead. I'm gonna keep moving. There's dead people dead. I'm gonna run into Makis. And she's gonna go. Hi, Makis. This can be a little bit. How are you doing?
Waiting for Z.
Okay. There's dead people over there.
Zeno door down there? Down here?
There's a door on the corner, like right here. She points at the door. I was going to look into it, but I wanted to make sure nobody was coming around the corner, but then you did.
I'll watch your back.
Okay. Man, you fucking scared me so much, Marcus. Okay. So she's gonna try and very quietly open this door.
Give me a stealth roll.
Oh god!
And against the
You have a
perception.
+1 dex? What?
Yeah, okay. Congratulations. You just hit the threshold.
Yeah.
So you open the door, and inside you see two very familiar looking, well, not familiar, but they look similar to each other, I should say, demons. Very clearly a succubus and an incubus. And what appears to be best described as a peeled man in the room with them. He ain't got no skin on him anymore, and the skin has been very professionally removed and is currently stretched out on the wall in a big singular, like, lambskin rug sort of get up. And they're just sitting on the bed, one of them with a cigarette, and they're just like inspecting the handiwork. Like, I think next time we can make sure we get the embalming liquids to make sure that it doesn't quite crinkle at the edges quite so like that, and just having a little bit of small talk about that.
So she like kind of opens it up a crack and does a little peek, sees the two demons, and she's the guy on the wall. And she's like, "Oh, I'm closing this door now." And so she closes the door.
Okay.
And even
She's
more
like,
quietly.
oh fuck no.
Yeah, even more quietly than before, she's like, "Hey, Marcus, I found the demons. They didn't see me. They're fucked up. They're looking at the skinned guy."
Unfortunately, demons usually are pretty fucked up.
It's not.
Is either of them the one we're supposed to be looking for?
There's a demon guy. There's a demon lady. I think they're the sexy kind because I think they were doing sexy things.
Because I think they were doing the sexy things.
I mean, I didn't ask them what their names were. Did I? I didn't hear them say talk to each other
No.
with names. No.
They're not using names. They're well past using first names.
Very.
Mm.
Okay, so I mean, yeah, demons. I don't know, but also they're taking skin off people. And that's not good. So she kind of, if Horacio can see her in the hallway, she'll wave and point around the corner and just go around the corner behind Monkeys.
Oh, good.
Okay, I'm gonna go over here for no reason or anything. I just don't want to be close to that door.
Fair enough.
Speaking of doors, Fulgrim, you're up.
I am not sure. Thing. Okay. I am going to motion to Z. To sort of go further away. Past the corner. Okay. And then. That's not what I meant to do. I'm going to move my soul into the hallway. Thulgrim around the corner.
Cool. Right. Everyone on the southern side of the map, you can still hear what sounds like that are the sounds of flesh being torn from bone and the thudding and clunking of furniture being shifted around. Z, you're up.
Stealth mode.
While you're doing that, Thulgrim, you do notice one thing as you depart. The automaton in the center of the room doesn't seem to be reacting to the lights that have been extinguished. You can deduct from that it doesn't see, per se. It must use some other form of perception.
Okay.
Z makes her way down to everybody.
You appear, boom, on the right there.
Mhm.
Now,
Hello.
Oh, wow. Did she do anything else, or is that her move?
If I'm still stealthed, I can peek the corner with a bonus action dash.
Yep, sure.
I'm still stealthing. Yeah.
I back up one, but since it's crowded, I go up to the ceiling.
and you just
Okay.
I inform Z that there's icky, sexy demons in that room.
yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure they were doing
Like
sexy
succubi and
things.
incubi, or
That's what it's called.
okay, well, be careful of them. They try to entice me.
I saw them skin a guy. I don't think it's gonna hurt. I don't think they're gonna be able to get me. I'm pretty grossed
I
out.
don't like this place.
I mean,
You never-
I'm glad you don't like hell. Just saying.
I don't say no until you've tried it at least once. Maybe being in the human potato peel will be a good time.
Hey, there was that boy
Okay.
in Diablo that really liked it.
Yeah, see? You're up, Melky.
Does it look like the robot is facing away from there, or just
Yes.
come?
It's heading back the way
Gotcha.
it came.
So Malky is going to turn to his current hallway companions. I'm going to scout further south.
Okay. It's just dead things over there that I saw.
There's no rooms or anything down there?
Oh, I'm not sure. That looks like just like some big open hall and some dead stuff. I didn't look very carefully. I was like, oh shit, a robot, and I ran away. Is he a robot? He's a clanky guy.
All right. We're going to do something quick.
Yeah, I'm doing the peek. I'm not just gonna walk down there, but
Yep. All right. You're good. You see what you assume is your target. Again. It seems to be a donkey-headed demon with a pair of large crab claws for hands. It is adorned in quite fine jewelry, golden like hoops through its ears, golden hoops through its nips. Doesn't seem to be wearing any clothes other than a little like ragged sash around its middle and some wraps on its feet, and a very, shall we say, unpleasant looking green sticky mucus coming from its mouth, as it is tearing into the remains of these people and removing their organs for it to consume.
dope.
But it has not noticed you, not yet.
I'm gonna use my cunning action dash and come back here. They're like, I found him. He's in a room right below us, eating people's organs. He is disgusting. Now, do we want to try to make a distraction with the robot? Or do we want to just have Verosio grab him, we put a bag over his head and carry him out of here?
Do you think I could put him to sleep?
So you would be aware that a lot of demons and devils are resistant to magic. Not to say it's impossible, but it will be difficult. Unless you could somehow find a way to mitigate that magic resistance, which
That said,
potentially
the
could be
sleep
found in the
spell
shops.
does not have a save.
That's true. That is true.
And I could try. And if it doesn't work, just punch him in the head.
I was gonna say, is the sleep spell current HP or max HP?
Current, I think.
They also have to not be immune to the sleep condition.
Right. Well, yeah, that's the first and foremost, but
There you go.
say we could try to alpha strike him and then have like 1, 2, 3, and then have this. I mean, that's the problem is if we don't know if he's immune to sleep or not.
So I could just cast it at like 5th level.
Oh, I forgot you could upcast sleep. Yeah.
Okay. Just like 5th level sleep on him, and that's what fucking. What level is sleep?
70, 12.
Oh, sorry.
If no ships.
Sleep is a first level, so
So it'd be an extra 8d8?
yeah.
Yeah, it's an extra 8d8, so
So 13d8.
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 It's a good chance.
It
Is-
depends on what kind of demon he is, how much
Yeah.
he is.
Sure. I could try. If it worked, it would be really funny.
You could try. You could have one of us fuck him up real quick and then try.
Xenomaki could literally sneak into the room, fucking shiv him real quick, and then disengage, and then just have you sleep.
Everybody take a shot on this idiot, and then I'll sleep him. Let's do it.
This is exactly what Malky and Z are built for.
Cool.
Walk up behind a guy. Does this feel like a knife to you?
So Navari's like, yeah, all right, let's do it. Let's go this way.
Wait a minute. Z, what are you? What race are you?
Human-ish.
Human-ish?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say, because I'm immune to magical sleep, so...
I'm not.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so we could just be in there and have her because it's an AoE, right?
Yeah.
We just want to make sure this guy has less HP than we do. That's all.
Yeah.
I mean, I could just do it without 13 D. It's a lot.
Yeah, but we're getting into the territory
Potentially
where
a lot.
we're getting into the territory also where enemies might have like 100
More than
HP.
100, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what if you...
We just beat him up and back off.
Yeah.
So 13d8 is an average of 58 damage.
Yeah.
Which is reasonable for most humanoids, but for a
Potentially
demon
as
like
low
a
as
Candian,
13 damage.
Hugely unlikely.
But
and as high as 104. But that's the max.
I mean, yeah, we could technically go in. Z stabs him. Malky shoots him with an arrow. You accidentally... no, because the total will be subtracted from Z also. But it is lowest
It would
lowest
start at the
HP
lowest
first.
HP enemy.
That's true. Yeah, and then Malky just gives Z a little slap if she's asleep, wake her up. It only takes like 1 damage to wake somebody up, right?
Where?
Little cheeky, little cheeky. Oh.
booty patootie.
Nigel Thornberry. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's saucy.
I could also...
Smashing.
Could also do... Depending on how we're doing spells and bonus action spells at this point. I could do some damage and then bonus action sleep.
It's true. You do shoot through fire resistance.
Check in through meta magics. Okay.
We don't have to be too
I can
precious with this,
also
Anton.
use
You let us know
magic to
bloody
reroll
is,
if
right?
we need.
So let's put a little.
Of what, sorry, James?
Typically, you give us bloody, right? In terms
Yes.
of how the enemies are looking.
Yeah, you'll be able to see, like, within the virtual tabletop if they are on blood, if they've got the bloody condition or not. Plus, if you mouse over them, the little name that appears above their head will give you an idea as to how hurt they are.
Yeah.
The redder it is, the lower the
We'll
health.
be able to be good little men with boys and figure it out.
Yeah. So yeah, does that sound like a plan to you guys?
Sure.
Should we tell Veraciel and Thulgrim somehow?
I'm not sure how.
Yeah, we just have to let they just see Malky's like duck walking with a demon over his shoulder and just be like, go.
Also, we do have to be kind of quick and quiet about it though, because this robot guy will turn around and see it, right?
That's
Well, I
true.
mean, I feel like that's how we were planning to shiv him a bunch before he noticed it.
1,000.
Yeah, wait for the robot to be walking away and then get him.
He's walking away now.
But no time like the present then.
Okay, I'm ready.
We are literally on the same initiative. With the same stealth rolls.
Well, if we're still in an initiative tracker, this is the end of my turn. So it would have to be quote unquote next turn before we did this.
Yeah.
All right, well, if that plan is sort of lined up, Veraciel, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna peek around the corner and like look at Malky, basically. What's he doing?
What's he doing now, Keith?
He's currently squatting down and talking to Z and not Bari.
Z is doing the classic from Dungeon Magazine pose of a rogue with a cloak and a hood, just sitting there with a dagger next to a door getting ready.
I love that. Veraciel knows she's not like the sneakiest one here, so she's gonna like hold her position until she hears like, you know, something she needs to jump in on, but she's also gonna be like,
I know, I hate this sneaking, there's nothing for me to do.
Exactly.
Sitting there with her halberd, like pacing foot, clop, clop.
Just like, Arthos, could you make me invisible?
Can I make you invisible?
Yeah, do you know magic? Can you cast invisibilityness?
I am not certain that any magic that I could cast would be of use to you.
Okay.
I could potentially make you levitate.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's put a pin in that. I want to come
You're
back.
like, wait, that's fucking sick. Hold on, but also later.
So
Shit, why haven't you not mentioned that before?
I would have to possess another form, but there seems to be plenty of forms around
If we
here.
had a Holocaust cloak at our disposal, how come we haven't mentioned that before as a list in our inventory?
Wait.
you see-
So you're telling me if
see
I get you a body? Oh, sorry. What were you saying, Anton?
Oh, you see like the avatar of Arvos is sort of like peeking in the corner and looking at the big sentinels that's wandering by. And you remember in the past that Arvos has possessed the body of constructs before.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Okay, so yeah,
The
Veraciel
robot punch it.
has this sudden realization. Problem is, how are we going to get this robot out? It's bigger than the stairs we came down.
It's true.
No, you just use it. You just possess it so it doesn't bother us while we're beating up this guy.
So do you have to? Do I have to turn off a body? You know, deactivate it, or I guess kill it if it's a person for you to take it, or can you just like whoop, take it?
I cannot possess bodies. However, I can, shall we say, overwrite the commands that are given to constructs in order to repurpose their forms. A parasite, to put it bluntly.
Do I have to beat them up first, though?
You need me to get me in contact, if that counts as beating them up. You could simply throw me.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Okay, this is an incredible. Look, this opens so many avenues for us tactically. For one thing,
Your artifact weapon just keeps paying dividends.
So, obviously, once you've deployed Arvos in this way, you can't make attacks with the halberd anymore. It is gone until you recall it.
yeah,
But,
I'm fine with that. I mean, that's exactly why I still have my magic axe with me. But like,
Your +1 axe from like game 2.
it served me well. There's no reason to get rid of it. Okay, so hypothetically speaking, which do you think that you prefer? As a rule, do you think you would prefer to have like your own construct body, or do you like hanging out with me as a spear?
The avatar shrugs and goes, "It matters little to me. I am still gaining new information, and you are still gaining my services. I will confess that there are pros and cons to both situations. We should remain agile, in flux."
Having a big robot is not very agile and in flux, I guess.
How-
It is a good option to have. Oh my goodness, okay.
And if the denizens of hell deploy more automatons against you, as they are known to do, you might be able to convince them not to. Else suffer the consequences of their weapons turning against them.
But if we do want to make enemies open, we want them then to be sending their weapons against us so that you can take them. Oh, okay. Let's look. I'm going to say, I mean, I don't wear a hat, and so you don't really wear a hat either. But let's keep this under our collective hat.
You'll like snap his fingers and point to you.
This is a oh my goodness, this is going to be the best secret weapon I've ever had. I mean, I guess we've done this once before at the casino, but like I didn't know that was a thing that we could just do whenever.
I mean, you did it with Malki's stone body
That's true, actually.
because it wasn't a person anymore.
Wow.
Okay, well, you know what? I did not know that we could do this with an active, constructive fighting machine. I was kind of under the impression that, we would have to make it not fight us first. Okay, look, that's not... Okay, Can't turn invisible, can levitate, can put you into a robot. I think this is probably the best thing I have discovered tonight. Okay. Okay. I'm going to wait for my friends and sister, who is also my friend, but is also my sister. But thank you very much for telling me that, our boss.
He'll bow his simulacrum head.
That's my turn.
All right. So the turn cycles to Netvara. However, Thulgrim, you do from your position hear the robotic modulatory voice of, "Hang on, we gotta get the soundboard to say it. Here it is."
Wait, I have the soundboard turned off.
All right, get ready to hear the diva fart sound 10 times.
I don't know how to turn the soundboard off.
Stop right there, criminal scum!
You hear a modulated version of the "Stop right there, criminal scum" Oblivion Guard voice line for the second time in this D&D adventure, as the automaton notices your soul, holds up a hand, and starts marching towards it to presumably arrest it.
Oh.
You are under arrest. Do not move. Please comply within.
It won't get to you before your turn, so you will have a chance to react. We're going to go to Nevari quickly.
Nevari is waiting to cast sleep after her friend stab a guy.
All right, if you hold your turn, we're going to go to Thulgrim.
Okay. Then Thulgrim is going to go around the corner. That far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A sort of signal, I guess. And then just let. I don't know. Well, the guardian thing is advancing towards my soul?
Yes.
Okay. Can I see it from where I'm at? Right here?
I'll say that you can you can't quite see it, but you can tell that you've just missed it. Let's just walk around the corner. Just walk past your line of sight, heading north.
Okay, I've got the soundboard. Play the sound. I want to hear the sound.
Stop right there, criminal scum!
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Then I'm going to. I guess I'll use the dash action to keep moving.
Mm-hmm.
I'll sort of do that to sort of keep an eye on it. And as soon as it gets, from what I can tell, near the end of the hall, because as long as I'm within 30 feet of my soul, it remains. But once it gets near the end of it, I'll just basically let it go as a distraction.
Cool. Okay. Oh, 1 sec. I shall go back quickly, but it will be Z's turn.
All right. I'm ready to sneak into a door. Where's the door?
There's no door. It's technically just an open spot after right here.
Okay. Sorry.
I moved up
Okay.
Correct.
stealthily.
Yeah, but it's like.
All right. Melky, we're gonna move up stealthily?
Bonus.
Yes.
I assume we're both doing the coordinate thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I assume so.
All right. So I'm at 4, so that's 20.
So you can stay there, and I can technically move one further because I have 35 feet of movement.
Okay. And can I move up to him while still being stealth? Is he?
He's distracted. I'm going to say you can. Let's do a stealth roll.
Sweet. All right, time to karate, Sam. Wait, did we need to bring him back alive? Was that part of the
Yes, that's why we need to put him to sleep.
Everything I'm doing is non-lethal.
Okay. All right. So that'll be your turn?
Yeah.
Or are you going to be the one to kick it all off?
Depends on your ruling, Anton. Do you care about half movement while stealthing?
I don't care, no.
Okay, well then I can make it there and still have my action and bonus action.
Also, quick question. Well, I guess you'd have advantage anyway, also for your sneak attack or whatever. I was gonna say because I could, I could have just ghosted through the wall here and been on the other side of him, and then.
Oh yeah.
I say for the purpose of being flat-footed, that counts as advantage to get sneak attack from this.
What are you handsome you're chesting for?
I love the idea of you just phasing through a wall to shoot a guy. It's just so. It's very handsome of you.
That's a phrase we're gonna keep.
I would say, is that just the Malky descriptor? No matter what he did, it's very handsome of you, even if it was.
Fourth most fuckable in Lutka Lane, the very handsome of him.
So the beauty of that is that's a reference from Futurama.
Oh.
Oh, how handsome of you!
Ro thought I didn't notice. I did.
I didn't notice from Futurama. I'm
That's a Leela quote. She says it, I believe, about one of the guys she's after. I think it's the doctor, the eye doctor. So handsome of you.
Oh my god. All right, well.
Either way, I'm going to unload on this guy with like 1 billion attacks, if that's okay.
All right, Z and Melky can begin the fucking. You can begin the murder. Let's go.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I'll lead off because I don't think range attack can be non-lethal. So.
Go ahead.
Sure you can. Just like hamstringing him.
Just don't kill him with the range attack. You'll be fine.
That should be an advantage.
Yeah, I'll say you can make that with advantage. Just roll again.
Okay.
I mean, he's the first one, so he rolls with advantage, and then the guy's like, hey, what the fuck?
Not better.
Unfortunately, it'll miss.
Well, I have 2 actions, so.
Dude.
4. D4. Do you have a D4? Will it matter? No.
You can't see them either, I don't think.
I know what they're doing.
17
also, I was holding my action. I totally walked with him.
Easy.
All right, that's 26 piercing damage.
I'm looking to see if that's with. Yeah, that's with my plus 10. I was making sure all the modifiers I have usually. The -5 to hit is in there, and the plus 10 to damage from sharpshooter.
Mm-hmm.
So here,
attack.
I did not sneak attack. I forgot. No. God, my sneak attack hot button is broken. Sneakers. Now here's the question.
Can't all be winners.
Here's the question. Do I action search, James?
Yeah.
Up to you.
Go on.
Let's action surge and fuck him.
Up.
Up.
But also.
No, resist temptation.
Fuck him down.
It's important.
I like how that guy's just like, ah.
Oh.
I sure am jamming a lot of food in my mouth. By food, I mean human organs. Dice, will you please fucking...
No. So if you want to spend your reaction to add a d4 to this, feel free.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you if it will help or not, because that will
Okay.
be meta information.
That's fine. Hey.
It doesn't hit.
Oh, boo.
Well, now we know.
It was 17,
Yeah, you know.
and yeah. I mean, I got one more hit. Wait, actually, do my features... I think they're all incoming damage. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I forgot I have that.
Well,
What is that?
Precision shot.
Oh.
Can I add a D8?
Yep.
hit him.
Okay. With the +4 and +6, that'll hit. Roll damage.
Ho, ho, ho. Now it's a 22.
And that's, you make sure to use one of your superiority dice and add the damage.
I did.
Cool.
So that's what's. Wait, what was my
4?
34? Plus, I get one more attack because action surge counts for my second attack, also, right?
Mm-hmm. Sure thing. Oh, that's a crit.
You crit on a 19?
I crit on an 18, 19, or 20.
But then you have no space for that.
So sad.
No, if you.
No, just what is that the weapon?
No, it's a passive I get for the weird Diablo
Amazon
themed.
tree?
Yeah, the Amazon tree.
Okay.
Because your mom was tall.
I get weird traps. That's only fair.
Because your mom was tall.
Your mom was tall.
Mom was tall. 30.
All right. Very good.
Just a flurry of arrows whiz past Z. One of them goes pretty squirrely. Not gonna lie.
All right.
That's great.
So Z and Varys will have to act.
You have a gun.
All right, time to punch the shit out of this guy.
That was all me.
Wow. You guys kill him. I'm like, guys.
We like knock him completely unconscious. You're like, sleep.
run over, just throw sand in his face. Sleep.
Does 20 hit?
Yes.
And then I will actually, while I'm here, I'm just going to go ahead and do my back harpoon on Archie to see what he gets.
Bad sneak attacks today, fellas. 12 damage.
Shame.
Very good.
Second attack.
A
Sucks.
14 will not hit.
I don't get to add it to my attacks yet. Someday.
But he can.
Blurry of blows. Well, that's gonna hit.
Yep, 28 hits.
So,
Then move the
you know what? Just for the fun of it, stunning strike.
No yelling for help for you, fuckboy.
Or is that con? It passes.
Fair. But under the new rules of stunning strike, since I can only do it once a turn, I deal an additional martial art die damage of force.
Oh.
Which my martial arts die is actually supposed to be an 8 now. I need to modify that up. So 7 extra damage. On top of that 6, so that's 13 total.
Very good, very good.
Final hit.
All right.
Hit.
27 will hit.
I'm actually going to roll the right die. $11 damage.
11 damage. He's badly injured.
Except the entrance.
Then I'm just gonna hope that's, less than my health right now.
All right. Nedvari, you're going to make your little thing. Yeah,
Go ahead.
you're going to make your thing.
Yeah.
You've moved up with everyone. What are you going to do?
Just gonna just scoot around the corner, step on, kind of step over.
Oh no, you stepped on the body.
It went squish, squish, squish.
Sorry. No, I mean it's 5 foot square. I can avoid stepping on it. But I need to be in that square because I need to see. Do I need to see? I think I need to see.
The point you can see, I think it is.
I don't need to see.
No?
I think I need to have seen, but it doesn't say anywhere that I need to see. Well, either way, I'm gonna pretend that I need to see.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast sleep.
A point you choose within range does not say in sight.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna choose to put sleep outside of the wall so it only hits that guy and no, I'm just kidding.
Select a point to make the sleep.
Some poor chump on the other side of the wall just goes.
I'm gonna move this bot.
Alright.
Maybe.
Previous roll of sleep not completed. Discard previous. Okay. I'm going to cast sleep at 5th level just to be safe about it. Oh, no, that should be fine. Okay.
Alright. Roll the sleep damage, as it were.
13d8. Hilarious. Okay, I want to use a point of meta magic, sorcery point, to reroll those 4 ones.
Sure.
Or those 8s? Yeah. Okay. So 25. The first one.
25 plus 52.
Yeah. 77.
77.
Damn.
Okay.
You'd put me to sleep at full health.
Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Oh no.
Take a pick. Do you want good news or bad news?
The bad news is Z falls asleep,
Yeah.
but the good news is he falls asleep too.
Well, the bad news is that Z falls asleep because Z was the one with the lower HP of the two left.
Great.
Okay.
The good news, I don't actually have any good news. I was trying to make it dramatic. Yeah, he ain't very happy about any of this.
Ooh.
I will say there was less than 8 hit points of difference. You were just off.
Oh.
If I had put it inside the blackness, would you have let me do that?
No, I would have. You have to be targeting a point. I would have said. So where's the little?
Actually, no. Wait, I already did it. I should have hit him with because I talked about doing it. I should have hit him with a fucking cantrip and then done sleep. Oh well.
It's fine.
Okay.
This is more fun.
And I'm going to say, just to break the initiative for a moment, I'll give him a chance to act now that he's been alpha struck upon. He's going to
Hi, Mark Songs.
shakily.
Hi, Mark Song.
Hello, Mark. He shakily straightens up, the bolts in his back. He reaches back with a crab claw and snaps one of the arrows off and then turns to look at you all. Sort of one maddened eye looking between the three. He will then move to here slowly and let out a deafening braying roar.
Oh man.
Which I don't hear. Hooray.
It wakes you up. It's so loud.
It will wake you up.
Yay! Because it's gonna deal me damage.
Sure is. So,
Well, I can't do 5th level sleep again, but I can do 4th level.
Oh Jeebus, he rolled so well.
all right. I need everyone to make me a Constitution saving throw.
No.
Oh, these 3 people rather.
Oh no.
Yeah, great.
Okay. We've got a 10. We've got a 2. Z, you can give me a con save.
Yeah, I'm looking for the right
con's not
thing.
here
Sorry.
All
17.
right. So, Z, everything's going well. Everything's great. You're having a perfect little alpha strike,
Oh.
and then
I keep talking.
you feel the edges of your vision start to whiten, and your perception of reality slips, and you fall to the ground. You wake up with I believe it is, half damage. You feel a racking pain through your intestines, through your stomach, and all your internal organs, and you feel some blood welling up in the back of your throat. You wake up, and you see your two friends are incapacitated as they are stunned, and they take 49 necrotic damage. You take half of that as you come back
And half
to
again as a Scourge Aasimar.
Oh. Okay. So you take quarter damage.
I only take 12.
Oh, it applies automatically, that's right. You take full damage.
Okay, before you put that damage, okay, you already did it. I'm gonna use magical guidance to reroll.
Magical guidance.
Wait, it was a saving throw?
Yes.
Okay, never mind, can't do it. And I can't use my thingamabob either, right?
No.
Not that
Your reaction.
matter.
You've already used your reaction.
Yeah. Just going through my shit.
Brasil, you're up.
And you hear.
All right.
Yeah. You hear a horrendous demonic braying sound, followed by the sounds of people getting up out of bed, shall we say.
No.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my sister's in danger, and everyone's in danger, and he's badly in. Attack action.
All right.
Vraciel will rage as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
And as my action, I will use the attack. I'm attacking this guy. I will throw Arvos at him.
Sure.
I will attack recklessly.
I kind of wake up on the ground.
23 will hit.
Split the difference.
Alright, and that's 18 damage to him.
Mm-hmm.
And for my second attack, I'm going to throw Arvos north of the robot.
Sure.
Oh, that should have been null advantage. But I'm assuming that
That'll hit you. Alright. As you peg the halberd at the robot down the back, the head sort of just like sinks into the metal, like much more than it should, and you can sort of see like the sand of it has splayed out across the creature's back, or across the construct's back, and it sort of goes rigid and loses its turn as it is taken over by Arvon.
Perfect. And I will use my object interaction to... to draw my Moonkissed Great Axe.
Alright, sounds good. Alright, is that your turn?
Yes, sorry.
Alright. Netvari, you were stunned, so you lose your turn. Thulgrim, you're up.
Can I tell that the staff hit the guardian and is taking it over?
Yes. You can see that it's sunken into its back, and you can cast your mind back to the times this has happened before, and can sort of put two and two together and go, okay, this is good. This dude's out of the fight.
Okay, cool. And I'm gonna head south. tell how badly they're hurt?
Severely. They are on the ground, writhing in pain, and there is red goop coming from places red goop should not be coming from.
Gotcha. Okay.
Mark wants to know if you're allowing chatspiration right now, Anton. I'm not sure we
Sure.
need it, but you can go for it.
Go for gold.
Let me save it for later.
Yeah, we'll
Put
take
that
your
in.
points.
Put that in your pocket. Save it. Yeah.
It's not enough.
Oh crap, it actually was a succubus and an incubus. That's not good.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. Okay, we might need it.
On second thought.
I forgot they were there.
Okay.
Hey yo, inside baseball, I have 42,000 channel points.
I gotta look at it.
I have infinity.
Use my
That's not very fair.
dash action.
Sure.
And by using that, I then want to use my action surge. That's not enough. Yeah, and then from there I will cast do protection from good and evil on Nagari.
All right.
That was so maybe protect one person at least. 'Cause unfortunately it's touch and that's as far as I can get. Can I move my soul second time since I used action surge?
Does an action surge only affect your main action, your bonus action?
I think so. I wasn't sure. Like, if you use action surge, do you get to move again?
I don't believe so. I think it's just you get to make your primary action again.
Just a new action.
Okay. Then that means my soul disappears.
All good. All right. Anything else?
No. Unfortunately, I don't think there is anything else I can do.
All right.
Cast no spell or anything.
Nope.
Draw my weapon, maybe.
There you go. Well, protection from good and evil is out. So hang on. So what did you use the action surge to do?
To cast a spell.
Am I missing something? Because you already cast protection from good and evil. Did you use action surge to cast that? Sorry.
Yeah, so I had, because it's a touch spell, I had to get close enough, and I was more than.
Oh,
25 feet.
okay. I gotcha.
So I had to use my. So I used my dash action so that I could
Sure,
get to
sure.
Nagari.
I'll say that just due to circumstance, I'll let you take another action that if you want to actually do something rather than just getting up there and tapping someone on the back to give them protection from good and evil.
Okay. Not really. I have a melee weapon, so I can't really do anything else.
You do have some spells.
You could do a heal. She's not looking too good.
That's true. And I guess if I'm also that close, then yeah, I can do healing.
You can do
Honestly, just
ceremony.
get ready for the hell that's about to come out of that fucking all these rooms.
No, it's gonna be great.
So yeah, cure wounds on that guy.
Mm-hmm.
So 7 health back to you.
Seven health back to you. Alrighty, that all?
That will be it.
Alright.
Who are all of these?
The other rooms we had.
No, I don't like that the incubus somehow managed to go after Thorgrim. It's annoying. It is.
So, hey bro.
Yeah.
You see a shirtless sexy man with the demon wings phase through the wall behind you. And as he skids on out, his gaze catches yours. You know where this is going. You're gonna get charmed. Again.
Oh no.
Give us a wisdom saving throw.
God damn it.
Oh,
A sexy man who phases through the wall. Malkis is already on the ground.
So you are charmed. You're not dominated like last time, but yeah, charmed. You will obey the fiend's verbal or telepathic commands. So if it's harm, receives a suicidal command, complete the saving throw, blah, 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 blah. So, assuming I'm understanding this right and I can actually give you a command now, it is going to ask you to come a little bit closer. It'll be its command.
Okay, so am I aware of the conditions of the charm? Is Raziel aware of this?
I'm going to say if you want to be specific with the wording, you may fight back against it and be specific with the wording. You may come a little bit closer.
I will obey the wording and use my movement to come a little bit closer. I'm also going to use my attack action to punch myself in the face.
All right.
Okay, hot stuff.
We'll get to that part when it's your turn. All right. It's time for this lad. So let's see. He's gonna have a wee little look around. He's already used that. He's gonna use it again. Cool. It is multi-attack time. So starting with
you're
you,
not
Z.
stunned anymore. Yep.
It's bite time.
Oh.
This makes it with advantage. I'm not sure why. I assume it doesn't.
Because
it's because you're
on the ground, I'm
prone. Right.
Oh, can I, as a reaction, activate my Holy Fire aura?
Yes, sure. I just want to link that in chat as well.
So anybody within 10 feet of me can turn physical damage into radiant damage. All hostile creatures take a d8 of damage.
Start of their turn. Cool. So he moved into that, so he'll take the damage at the start of his turn next time, I believe. Oh, kind of give it to it. Why not? He takes 2 damage. And he does 34 damage to you.
34?
So that'll be reduced because it is necrotic is mixed in there as well.
Okay, what part of it is necrotic, if you don't mind me asking?
Hang on.
Sorry.
It'll calculate itself. There you go. 3d6 of it is necrotic, by the way. But it all just automatically does it based on what your resistances are.
Okay, so my total damage there was
25.
Put you on an edge.
25.
But
Okay.
every time you-
I'm going to use a new monk. It's called Deflect Attacks.
Okay.
And that shuts you.
And that will be I deflect 20 of the damage with my
Okay.
reaction.
Does it deflect like back to it, or how does that work?
So if I were able to deflect the whole thing, I could redirect it to a person of my choice. But since I only reduced it, I cannot.
Okay. So you take 5 damage.
Yes.
So let's
All right.
just-
Very good.
Well,
Now you
It
said
now
this
has-
is part of a multi-attack. Yes?
here, can I-
Yeah, I did say it's part of multi-attack. So next up, Malky.
I'm stunned.
Yeah, you are.
Arnar.
Lucky that didn't crit.
Uh-oh.
So it goes to bite at you, Z, and it realizes that you're actually a threat even on the ground, and it's going to go for easier prey to begin with.
Boo.
So it turns
Yes.
to Malky and Varas and Natvari. And you had something in mind, Philip?
Never mind. It's a bonus action, and I already used my reaction, so I can't.
I'm sorry, Malky. But the heart of the dice says that you must die.
Okay, wait. Hold on a sec.
Wait.
Wait.
All right.
I'm not sure I can do this because I am stunned.
You are stunned. You have 4 health. You're taking 15 slashing damage. What do you do?
Could I use this perchance?
You are stunned.
I am stunned, yeah.
You are stunned. I'm going to say you can't because you're stunned. But otherwise you could have.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. So, I'm going to once again draw attention to the downed actions book that I've linked like 3 times. You are free to use those on your turn, Castus. And that is its turn. Z, you are up.
Just got
Z
transpiration.
does...
Yeah, portrait
Huh?
target.
What? Who? What?
You got
Who
the
got-
transpiration.
So I
Ooh.
can now become.
Nice.
Well, that doesn't make
All
any
right,
sense.
all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do one of those fan kick back up moves.
Mhm.
But then,
And then I'm just going. She's going to shriek Malky as he goes down from the stab, and then she's immediately just going to have 2 daggers, 1 in each hand, appear. Swipe. Or actually, no daggers. She's just going to start beating the crap out of this guy with her fists made of force.
Where is the down
I can look
action
it again.
stuff? It's not in any of the Diablo channels.
It's in general. I just linked it again. There you go.
Oh, thank you. Sorry.
Yeah, make your rolls.
Just use psychic blades. Sorry,
Sure thing.
it's the same to hit anyway. So that'll hit, and I'm going to add sneak attack to it.
2, we would have to roll and see if the combat hits him. So if don't, that would not be wise.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's true.
There you go.
I was saying my favorite. It would be such a huge dick move after like just coming back as Malky. My favorite dying action move is called the long con, where you fucking pretend you're dead, and that character is gone. Like that character decides, I'm done. I'm just gonna help from the shadows now.
I hate this. I hate that you love this. And I hate you for this.
Guess the thing for me.
All right.
Yeah,
second attack.
the first line is, "You've done it. You fooled them into thinking you're dead, even your companions."
That'll hit.
Mm-hmm. Sure will.
And that's going to be 10 force damage.
It is indeed.
Stunning strike.
Okay, so it's no longer the 1 to 19, so then you go ahead and start point. It's just a gate.
If you mouse over it and hit T, it'll automatically run to the automation for the
Random.
stunning strike.
Yeah. It's fun.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yep, so just do the stunning strike again, but just get it to not consume a key point.
Got it.
It was 4 to land.
And so then.
Did it work?
Here we go. It sure did. It rolled. There you go. It succeeded with a 20.
Of course it
And
did.
then
I will say, old donkey boy is looking pretty fucking hurt. He ain't doing too good.
Well, there's the bonus damage because it didn't stun him.
All right. Sounds good.
Bonus action. God, I have 2 key points left, maybe even 1. I'm gonna save it and just bonus action attack. Miss.
Hey, you're right. It does miss.
Yeah, we know a 17 hits, but you might want to save your reaction for something better. So I just start beating him on the back of the head and kidneys, you know, like we were planning.
Alrighty. Malky, give us a death save, will you?
Yes.
Oh, get rid of the stun. I'm not going to make you fucking be stunned and
What?
Yeah, super not fun. Yeah,
Wait a minute,
give us
wait
a
a
death
minute.
save to start with.
Hold on. I have Chatspiration. I'm going to use it to reroll that attack, just cause.
Okay. Okay.
Actually, what's my allowance of Chatspiration, real quick?
What do you mean?
I'm allowed to reroll my thing. I can't like force another save, can I?
Oh, yeah, no, you can reroll your thing. You can't make someone else reroll theirs.
That's fair. Okay. Trying again.
so
That'll hit.
It will hit.
Jumper, as an action, roll d20. And then try to get some energy back.
That's going to be 13 damage made of force for him.
Alright, Caster. You succeed your death save. You now have a bunch of ranger, rogue, and regular death action or dying actions that you can take. What are you going to do?
It's fighter and rogue.
A fighter and rogue? Okay.
Yeah. And there's no, it's fine. I'm looking through a couple of these. I jumped up to the top again to make sure, like, see what the criteria was. I can't technically use a dying or final action yet.
You can use a dying. I thought you. Oh, you have to fail a save.
Yeah, so I could use a downed action.
Yeah. So yeah, if you fail a death saving throw, you can use dying action.
But doesn't one of them then actually kill you?
That's a final.
The final action. Yeah, final action.
All right. In that case, what downed action do you use?
Well, I mean, I'm still down, so I can't use that one. You know what? Do Veraciel's turn.
Okay, you're gonna hold.
Yeah, I'll hold for a sec just so I can read this real quick.
Sure.
And plus,
Veraciel.
if anything, I'm just gonna lay on the ground.
Cool. Attack action.
Yep, you're gonna attack action against yourself.
I'm gonna let myself hit myself, so I'm not gonna roll. I can. Let me think. What's my damage? It is 1 plus my strength.
Your strength score.
4, so 5, 7. 7 damage. So I do 3 damage to myself per punch because of my rage.
But don't you add your rage bonus to it as well?
Yes. So it's 5 damage total for punching plus 2 for 7. But then because I'm raging, I also take half bludgeoning damage.
Cool. So yeah, I'm going to say, like, you've been charmed so many times that you now know how this rigmarole works, and you can do some sneaky shit to get out of it. So you've done some sneaky shit to get out of it.
Well, I get to re-roll my save. I don't get to make it automatic.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. 12. Now, I do not believe that's enough to pass.
I punch myself again.
Okay. Not enough to pass.
Alright, I use my bonus action to fucking smack myself with the haft of my weapon.
You threw your... Oh, no, you got 3. You got the bread axe. Yep, okay. Let's go.
I'm too slow. strong for myself.
I'll get you to deduct all the damage yourself. Yep, there you go. All right, roll a wisdom save. It don't work.
Oh my god.
All right, you've now come a bit closer. Congratulations.
I sure have. But I've used my action and my bonus action, and Alvos is right there and can probably see.
He sure can. Castus, were you going to do something in between?
I just linked you what I was going to do, but I will throw it in here also. So, as everyone's as the fighting is still going on.
All right.
I can't link the extra picture in here. Malky, you just like Z and Navar can just see Malky like push himself back up to his feet, just like spit out blood.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
What is this?
It's gonna be sick, whatever it is.
I
right.
made it.
You take 1 point of exhaustion.
Marquise, are you okay?
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is a downed action.
Yep. So I'll use my
Yes,
second
plus
wind
combat.
dice. I've got second wind still, so I'm just gonna use second wind.
Okay.
Bruce Willis. Malkis Willis.
All right. 10 hit points is yours.
10 hit points in a dream,
That bring him
baby.
back up.
Yeah. I'm back on my feet.
With exhaustion.
With 1 point of exhaustion.
He's very tired, boy.
I love that. That's sick.
All right.
But seeing how, the thing has its back to me, I'm just gonna fucking rail on it with my rapier.
The down action doesn't give you a turn?
Doesn't it?
No, it's not your turn yet. So since you held your... Oh, no, that's right, you held your full turn. I'd say, just go. Can figure out the semantics of it later.
Yeah, it doesn't mention actually having a turn. It just mentions getting yourself back up. I mean, if you want to say it's just me picking myself back up, that's fine too.
I'll give you just one attack action. Make an attack action with... But be aware, you are here to capture this man alive.
I know,
Any physical
non-lethal.
damage can become radiant damage, by the way.
That is true.
Sneak attack.
And for the point of avoiding resistances, it'll be very useful right now with this non-magical rapier.
I thought +2 weapons count as magical weapons.
Do they? Oh, no, they are. That's right.
Yes.
I'm silly. Never mind. All right, 28 hits. Okay. So this is non-lethal, yeah?
Yes.
Describe how you bring this lad down.
So, I imagine this rapier has like a basket hilt for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
So Malky like lines it up like he looks like he really wants to stab the thing like right through the back of the neck, and then like right before he's about to thrust, he just turns his wrist and like punches him is like right in the back of the head with the basket,
All right.
like the handguard, and just
Very nice.
just spits another like like a bloody loogie on his back. It's like, ugh.
Oh.
Just very Princess Bride. But as I can't have you following me.
Yeah, exactly.
Keys, you can't spit on people. It's okay,
He
he's
deserved
not a people.
He deserved it. Look at him.
All right. It's the
He
Shield
did.
Guardians. Oh, you go.
He liquefied part of our brain with a yell. I think the least I could do is spit on him.
So, it is the Shield Guardians' turn. And you'll see that the entity, the robot, after staying still for a bit, lumbers itself around, and you see a familiar face etched in gold and blue on where its head used to be. As Arvo Let's see. Let's remind myself what Arvos he can fucking do.
Gravity, bitch.
Oh, that's cool. You changed the icon.
Cool. And it is primed, which now means it's gonna do one of these.
Arvos, the true bro. It's like, hey, what are you doing to my friend on the dance floor? Stab, stab, stab.
So, the incubus that has you charmed, that you've been having a little bit of rough time there with, Ro, as Arvos comes to, its force staff materializes into its hand. It sort of like twirls it around as it charges down down towards the incubus. The incubus is very surprised whatever the fuck is about to happen. Arvos strikes it in the gut with the butt of its staff before swirling the staff around. Hitting with the head of the staff, there is a loud, bassy thrum as its body is ragdolled up into the ceiling, hits the ceiling, then drops back down to the ground. He is not doing too good, and he has lost a lot of health, and you are no longer charmed. Congratulations.
Yay.
He lost a lot of health? Okay.
Yeah, he did. Actually, are you still charmed? I think you are still charmed. You're still charmed, but he's down, and you're going to have chances to break out of it anyway, so... Now we've got this loser comes...
You fuck off. Just go back into your room and fuck off.
Play with your skin rug and leave us alone.
Look, this guy's dead. That guy's almost dead. You just go back into your room and fuck off.
As you say, fuck off, a bolt, like, pings past you and hits the wall behind.
Hey! That's a bad decision. You just made a very bad choice.
And...
Just wait until my sister gets here. You are in big trouble.
He then will disappear into the shadows as he beats the passive perception of Z by 2 points.
Lucky fuck.
He's not that lucky.
That's okay. I'm actively looking for him. It's not like he can hide in the hallway.
Like I told your friend, go back into the room.
Now, the conga line of lads is coming out to play. 10 will not hit. That's...
He just goes for it and I swat it down.
It's close. He's going to take magic damage. Next turn.
He's kind of like a duck.
So, Ro and Thulgrim, you'll spy down the far end of the hall. A succubus has been phasing through the rooms and is attempting to flee. Netvari, you're up.
It's me. Okay. You know what you can't hide from?
Hmm.
Do you know?
Ground.
Fire.
It's Fireball cast at 4th level.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. We only have to not kill this guy, right? Darn the rest.
That's true. Only that guy.
Why do I have a big eyeball on me?
Because you're tired.
It's the exhaustion. The exhaustion marker.
Okay. I've never seen this before.
It will automatically give you disadvantage on all ability checks.
Nice, nice.
That's gonna be as a bonus action.
Are you using a sorcery point to look in it?
Let me make sure
Sure
I
thing.
get the right number.
Roll damage.
Yeah, it's 2 sorcery points. I take that away.
Oh, that was not meant to be with advantage, but that's fine. He does not save, so he'll take full damage. The human that's rushed into the corridor lets out a scream as the fireball explodes and sends a burst of heat and gas down the narrow corridors of this structure you're inside.
Does it
What
also
next?
burn the room?
The room is going to be sufficiently crispy now, and smoldering and unhappy.
I have an issue with the way that this targeting circle is.
Mm-hmm.
Should have gone a little bit further than that.
Further in what direction?
Just out to the sides. If Invisible Dude Man happens to be in like these 3 spots, but if he's not, fuck it.
The Invisible Dude Man is nowhere to be seen.
Okay, maybe you can hide from Fireball, or maybe he's already dead and we'll never know. Probably not. Okay, I'm going to.
You know what you can't do? Hide from Fireball. Throws a little bead down hallway. Listens very closely as it hits. Didn't hear him. Maybe he did hide.
Okay, I'm going to use now a cantrip called Firebolt. Am I going to do that? No. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, hurt this guy or heal monkeys.
You have healing?
Yeah.
That didn't rhyme, so pick the very best one.
If you were standing next to him, I could do both, but I can only do one if you're over here. So I'm gonna heal monkeys.
Very good.
With Wither and Bloom. Regular.
So you have already cast a large level spell, I will say.
Okay, then I won't do that.
You could feed him a healing potion like he's a little duck.
Nah, I don't have any of those.
No! Alright.
I think needs a list. Then I'm just gonna do Firebolt, like I said.
Okay.
Do it. I've got 10 HP in a dream.
10 HP.
Yep. I seem to remember saying that with Firebolt Mastery, it's going to defy the regular no spells
Well,
bonus
Firebolt,
action thing.
Firebolt is a cantrip.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. That'll be fine.
Don't worry, I'm just gonna Stone Cold Steve Austin it next turn and just use all my actions to just fucking chug the 10 health potions I have on me.
23 hit. Roll damage.
Because Malky said so.
Very good, very good.
Okay. Also, he gets a debuff.
Yep, he's got a stack of soul burn.
That's all I can do.
So we can do. Fulgrim, you're up.
I'm going to pat Malky's on the side, like, sorry, buddy.
Okay.
Can I move up?
Bonus.
You already walked away, yeah.
Oh, you can move. You want to move? You are within melee range.
No, I wasn't there. I was there. I don't know why I went up. Probably
Okay,
accidental.
alright. Fulgrim.
Bonus action to summon my soul in front of the near dead one.
Alright, there you go.
Okay. And then I will use the attack action. So I get to attack from.
Back from the soul, sure.
Should have hit the other.
A 15.
15 shall not hit this man.
Okay. Second attack, so it's the first.
What is this water on?
That's a 29. That'll hit.
Critical. So 14 bludgeoning damage. And I'm guessing this is not an undead or a fiend.
It is not. It is a mortal man who has now been technically murdered, but if you want to say that you knock him unconscious, I'm going to say that's okay as well. Sure.
Get him.
Is there a reason we wouldn't kill these people? Since
No.
they're trying to kill us?
No.
We do know that they are under charm.
Yeah, they are being mind controlled.
Does he have the googly on his forehead?
He would, though would Thulgrim know this?
No.
Depends on if it came down the grapevine. Yeah.
Good.
Go in for it. You might
All
use
right.
a lot of
I see you brain that guy and I go,
get yourself into.
All right. Roll a d6, please, Michelle. Let's see. No mass sorcery points for you.
It never works.
kill him, I want sorcery points.
Okay. And then move my over, and then use incarnation, and I'll get out another.
Alrighty. Roll that damage. Okay.
Oh, no.
That is not it.
I'm going to re-roll that because I know my fate. Fate is not to miss. $23.
Alright, there we go. Roll damage.
And then it's 8 radiant damage. Plus an extra 1d4. 9 radiant damage.
Very good. Right, is that your turn?
Mm-hmm. That'll be my turn.
Alright, the incubus is no longer stunned, but is probably not going to be having a good time. Z, you're up.
Oh no, 15. That is a big boy that's on our side. The incubus is no longer stunned.
It is not, no.
Okay. Quick threat assessment.
Here, put that thing next to
I see an incubus, and I see. I can't probably tell immediately that Natvari's charmed, or that Veraciel's charmed, right?
Not immediately, no.
Oh, she's not charmed anymore. Okay.
No.
Either way, I
Well,
wouldn't perceive.
She's been
that.
punching herself, so you know.
She
Yeah,
just
something's
seems like
not
she's
right.
been in a fist fight with this incubus, and I'm like, that's weird. That's not usually how incubus fight. I'll fight this guy in front of me.
Okay.
We're just gonna go quick 1, 2, 3. Okay, so
Okay, so
the what previous roll? Blah blah blah.
he is trying to hit all this stuff just
Okay. Normal.
Yeah, I think it's
Does 20 hit?
Yes, it does.
Which one are you attacking?
Yeah.
The
You can do
armored
this.
guy in front of you.
he has a chance.
1, 2,
He has a chance of dying.
8.
but he might be able to get into there. This is not a bad roll because if you
Radiant, if it matters.
Mm-hmm. Can be either radiant or psychic.
Yeah, sure. 18 to hit.
Yep, 18 will hit.
Six. And then finally, bonus action.
We'll go another one.
Oof. Miss, probably.
13 shall not hit, no.
Cut. Punch, punch, punch.
got it.
Or kick.
Alright,
And I'm gonna circle around this guy.
circle random.
I'm absolutely allowed to. Okay. Being mad at me about walls. It can calm down.
Melky, you're up.
Okie dokie. Now, I could heal myself.
Or
Where's the fun of that?
Go stand next to that bad guy.
I wouldn't go that far.
Okay.
I don't need to stand next to anybody. I could hit this guy, right?
yeah,
So you
You're
spat.
shooting with me, and I'm dwarves here.
That's fair. I'll say I'm so used to Pathfinder now being like,
Yeah, with the you take -2 situation debuff because fucking Flipper is too tall to be in the way of your arrow.
but he's not. He's tiny. He is a tiny boy.
Tiny boy with a big spirit.
With a huge spirit. Humongous spirit. The hugest spirit.
22 spirit.
22 spirit. Spirit Halloween. 23.
23 damage.
How did
But
you
also-
roll a 2 and get 23 damage? Many pluses.
Ranger
Choose
range
better.
hacks. I'm also gonna do sneak attack, and I'm also gonna do a what you call it?
A grudge.
A grudge. Yeah, I forgot I had the
Alright.
grudges.
Okay. Okay, do your sneak attack and your grudge.
Probably could have grudged against that guy we were trying to kill, huh?
Me having it rolled like
Because like I said, I forgot.
what's
Alright, roll D8.
yesterday, still being like, how'd you do that?
Good deal.
How do you kill him?
Okay.
With a single arrow to the fucking to his forehead. He's like looking
Okay.
down at Thulgrim like, I'm gonna get you. And Thulgrim just sees arrow goes like up to the feathers in his forehead pretty much. So like that symbol on his forehead.
Wow.
Can I add to that for a second?
Sure.
So like he's going after Thulgrim, and then I just kidney throat chop him, and then I do like the grab his shoulders and flip over him right as the arrow goes into his head, and I just keep going forward.
Alright.
Hell yeah. And I still have an attack, so there's only one other target in this one.
There is, that's right.
Do a 19 hit.
19 do hit. Roll the demand.
25 damage.
Alright, describe how you kill the incubus.
It's a radiant arrow.
It's a radiant
Radiant
arrow.
arrow.
So yeah, like Melky fires his arrow, and like as it passes over Thulgrim, it gets like this gleam to it, and then it just kind of like pierces right into the incubus's chest, right about where his heart is, and he's just like, "What the fuck?" That was a question
I'm a
I
motherfucking demon.
I did have that question. This is the bow is magic, but are the bow's attacks magic? Like count as magic attacks?
Yeah. It'd be a bit shitty, be like, oh, they fire arrows and they're not magic arrows, so I'm sorry. But
That's fine. I just didn't know
Yeah,
because it needs attunement, but it doesn't specifically say it's a magic weapon, like it does magic damage.
yeah, no, it'll
Plus
do magic
bonuses
damage.
in 5e mean magic.
Okay.
They meant in 3.5.
Oh, the bow isn't a plus weapon. It's like a specialty weapon that has like an effect on it.
You don't have a plus bonus on that? How are you getting that much extra damage? Holy shit.
So I'm a,
Archery,
Oh, you know.
archery, sharpshooter, glove, bracers of archery.
What's your favorite enemy? Say demons.
It's demons and fiends.
I never learned
Alright.
this.
Oh my god. And with that, combat is ended.
My favorite enemy is bad guys. How about that?
Oh, if only you could pick that.
The rich!
I have something special for that.
You do have the arrow of slaying the rich.
Yep.
Don't prick your finger, you'll fall over like Aurora.
That would be a regular arrow at this point. I would fucking fall over if I pricked myself with it.
Notvari turns around. She boops Marquise on the nose. The bunch of flowers grow up out of the ground around him, and then they catch on fire and go away, and he feels a little bit better.
If we have a moment, we can do a prayer of healing.
You could.
Yeah. She boops him, does her little heal, and then he just like boops her back. He's like, thank you.
3d6.
I do like how Ro basically got to get the like Pokemon trainer experience of punching himself in the head 3 times and then fucking having his Charizard kill the Bob. There were some very
Yeah, as he goes to
unfortunate
run up
wisdom
at
saves.
the, what,
all right.
so he goes to run up like at the golem and then goes step, step,
So there's
step. You can do that?
autonomous.
You
The
can roll it, so I
golem
did
sort of like just
11.
stares at you for a bit and tilts its head and then looks to Now, I look to Varasio for her to respond.
Yeah, we're a pretty powerful team.
Quick question. Didn't you say there was another demon in that room, first of all?
Yeah, there were 2 of them. I think she ran away. Hi, are you still in here? It's not going to
If she
answer.
ran away, that means people know us now. Well, they know our tiefling personas at least.
Yeah. I mean, you did scream Monkey's name. That's not helpful.
I suspect knowing who your personas are is not unhelpful considering your purpose here. To become known. Now your story shall spread.
Oh, so we... Yes.
No, I'm
I will
here.
take that. So we're going with our original team name then of Malky Malk and the Funky Bunch.
Was that a thing?
It was a note I had written somewhere forever ago. And I just saw it. I was like, I think it was supposed to be like a show episode, an episode name or something like that. Yeah.
I thought it wanted to be funky. Okay, let's stick this guy in the bag and go or something.
I was like,
Carry him.
yeah, tell me this. Have you planned on how you're going to remove this creature from its hovel?
Put a bag over its head and drag it and hit every stair on the way up. I don't
We
know.
have some rope, right? Just put some rope on it.
I have manacles.
Manacles!
My-
Got magical manacles?
But do we have magical mechanical manacles?
I hope not.
Yes.
That's too many.
Oh, actually, and I just pull out the orb of binding I have and tap it on the thing and it goes...
Oh, is he a Pokemon?
I mean, I don't think there's any spines on it, so...
What if we force feed him a jingleberry? In case he tries to go away, we can hear where he goes.
What's
Yes,
a
I use one
jingleberry?
You eat it, and when you walk, you go ding, 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 like a bell.
She tricked me into eating one once.
It was funny. I didn't trick you. I told you what it was. You still ate it, though.
I didn't know if they made me jingle. Things are named all kinds of weird things that don't do exactly what they say.
I feel like I was very upfront with you with what you were eating.
You did not say, Malky, eat this thing that's going to make you jingle when you walk. You said, have a jingleberry.
You could have done like Z just there and been like, what is a jingleberry? I feel like it's very self-explanatory, you guys.
I feel like you purposely gave it to me knowing it would be a funny prank to pull on me.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, there we go then. That's the point I'm trying to make.
At least I didn't draw a dick on your face while you were high.
This is true. Thulgrim saved me.
I gotta look out for you.
That's why you're my bunkmate.
So Arvos had wandered down the hallway and sort of like leaned around the corner and then wandered back. He goes, are you aware that there is thumping at one of the doors down there?
Oh, what? Oh, is it the door with the table in
Let's
front
go
of
to
it?
see.
It appears to have a table in front of it.
Oh,
I'm assuming that was one of your doing.
Yeah, they don't need to come out. They're fine where they are. We should leave.
okay.
The
Yeah,
Arvos
yeah.
golem shrugs.
Here for them.
You think they are bad?
Arvos, do you want to stay in there, or like, do you want to be a Hellbird again, or...
While retaining a
down?
mobile... You're like, nod in response to that. While retaining a mobile form would be exciting down here, I am aware that the method of transport might mean that your boat would be at a risk.
Arvos, do you want to be a little bird? And she pulls out her little stone bird.
I almost peers at the little thing, because I am uncertain if I will be able to take control of such an entity, but I can
Okay.
try.
It's up to you, you know. Bird could be, you know, sneaky and you could fly around and look at stuff. It might be fun for you.
Oh, let's try that once we're outside.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I'm a little bit concerned that once you leave the golem, it's going to be like, stop right there, criminal scums! I'm
Avo,
It's 2.
Avos, you can control gravity, correct?
What?
It nods.
What's to stop you from making yourself float while we travel on boat?
I would be cautious about the spell's effects waning, and I would not be one to overexert what limited magical energy I have.
Can you be float?
That is not an intelligent construct.
Oh,
And then
right.
it pauses. I do not think it is. Down here it might be.
We just have to find a smart boat.
No, we're not having a Knight Rider episode.
We could.
think
I shall
we should do
ponder
what he
this
said and
more.
get
Get
out
one of the
here.
infernal.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should leave before
Let's-
they come back with more
Let's
people.
get the guy. Get out the fear.
Gather your prey, depart. I shall leave this form behind when you have all exited the room, and
Can I
I can
do something
return to
silly?
Horacial's hand.
No, that's
The golem's like
Is anyone going to
eyes
stop
sort of
you?
like click and clack. As I am curious as to what your silliness is.
Do you think you could? What's this guy wearing?
Like a tattered burlap sack loincloth
Okay.
and a whole bunch of like nipple rings.
Okay. Can
And a
I
whole bunch of
More
like
than two?
nipples.
can I mend his
Technically
sleeves
just two.
together so that he's like stuck?
Oh, he doesn't have sleeves.
Oh, poo.
Can I show you just the art? It's sick.
Alright.
Can
I don't think it would work, but wouldn't it be funny if you could like mend somebody's shoelaces together?
I don't see why not.
Because they weren't broken to begin with, you know.
Alright, technically all we need is a muzzle and 2 giant rubber bands to put on his crab claws.
Nothing useful. But we have some manacles. We could use those as robo bands.
I can't link the art in Foundry, but then a snap from the DM screen.
I have manacles too. Why do I have manacles?
But also, Z just put him in her Pokeball, didn't she?
Yeah, that's true. Never mind.
It's little like binding sphere, isn't it? Like it just wraps around them.
It basically, you hit something with it and it just like turns into this just entire like wrap of metal iron bands that wraps around the thing.
Cool.
Oh, like the thing
I
from
don't-
the Doctor Strange movie.
It's the iron
It'll
bands
make-
of Alara, essentially.
And I'll make a note saying that it's has specifically wrapped around its muzzle so it can't roar at you.
Good.
That'd be great, thanks.
Yeah, we'll grab a side or grab an end and hoof it out of here.
All right. And with your target captured, with Arvos leaving the golem behind, which, as predicted, starts yelling about criminal scum and violating the law as you exit the area, you have gained yourself, well, you have finished your quest. And that will be where we end for today.
Alright, well.
We caught a bad guy and pulled him back.
Next time, well, I'm guessing we'll be handing this man in and we'll be delving into the gladiatorial arena.
2 weeks from now, a couple of us will be missing. We may try and run on the 10th or the 24th, but barring either of those happening, March 2nd should be our next run date for D&Diablo.
All right, I'll put a request out for the 10th then.
Right, sounds good to me, cool.
Yay!
Yeah.
I
Thanks,
am.
Anton.
No worries.
Thanks, Anton.
Mhm.
I would
This was
also
a lot
like
of
to
fun.
do a shout real quick, as we all
Oh,
say
yeah.
thank you to Anton, and this was a great game. We might be doing another +1 shoot the shit tomorrow as a postponed timing for the one we were going to try to do this Thursday. It's going to be talking about Fabula Ultimate. Anybody who wants to talk about this system that I'm very excited about, more than happy to have you here. Probably in the evening of Sunday.
Sweet.
Or do we have anything else during that time?
Not currently.
Okay. Cool.
So,
I wanted to make sure. I'm
tomorrow
pretty sure I'm not
evening
getting over.
Eastern. We gonna do the thing?
give a time with a better timing, but there's going to be.
You guys will get thingamabobs, like button, etc. Blah blah. Yeah. See you guys next time.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. We're copyright
Bye,
struck with that.
Yeah.
All right.